Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Casually FC Award Show. Yes, big up to every single one of you. I'm back again after a goddamn 6-hour stream yesterday where we cooked and we showed receipts and had a fantastic time. All right, calma. Ladies and gents, how we doing? I'm back again this year with another great 24-25 edition of the Casually Chelsea Awards Show. Yep. Thank you. All right, ladies and gents, before we get started, if you were here last year, you know how this works. Me and the selected panel, we gathered together, put our thoughts, our two brain cells together, and figured out some great nominees, great categories, and we're going to discuss them. There might be some controversy. There might be some upsets even. But today we are here to discuss the season that we just had, Club World Cup, top 4 in the Premier League, and Conference League champions as well. Yes. Yeah, we got to remind the world, people. Let's not forget. We are the mighty Chelsea. But yes, so before we get started, before I introduce the panel, before we get the show on the road, just a few little admin things. Guys, you already know. Smash up the like button if you haven't already done so. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. We are on our way to 5K subscribers, so go ahead and get us there, which helps out the channel tremendously and growing this community and having more fun with shows like this as well. Also, be sure to check out links in the description for everyone's content, and also be sure to check out the memberships where you guys can have 4 different tiers starting at 99p. Emoji, shout outs, exclusive content, all that kind of stuff will be there for you guys to enjoy. All right, so let's get the show on the road by starting to introduce the very first panelist we have on today's show. And you guys know him. He's here pretty often, and he has a very odd obsession with
what is your go-to Mackie D's order?
Nugget.
So we'll start off with the one, the only one, the real one. There's no other one, and every other one is AI generated. Give it up, ladies and gents, for our first panelist in today's show, Real Chicken Nugget Chris.
Oh, can't, man. Stop it. Right. Stop with the chicken nuggets. I don't even eat them.
What do you mean? How do you get your protein then?
That's more than just chicken nuggets, you know. This ain't America.
Not for you. All right. So big up to Chris. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully my votes win. Let's say that.
Go. Awesome. Yeah,
Probably
we hope your votes win, but we also hope my votes win. And we have many votes that were casted today, and there actually is one that's going to require some audience participation. We'll get to that one when we get to it. Also, big difference of this year versus today, this year's versus last year. I'm not holding my microphone this time. It was too much work last time. And also, I have a fan, so I'm not dying like I was last year. But the person who was the most concerned with my health and my well-being is also here today. one of the OGs as well as Chris on the channel.
Oh, it's
Give
a
it up
visa
to.
OG.
He's always surfing different galaxies, different multiverses to find the one that doesn't have Robert Sanchez as a goalkeeper. So, big up to the one, the only, ladies and gents, the Winter Surfer.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yep. I'm really just here for my monthly check. So I'm just here. That's all. Just here to collect, basically. Sign on. And move on. That's it, that's all good. But I'm here. Marshall's got my choices. I think I'm fair with my choices this year. So
I think you were.
it shows I'm not really biased in some of them. So
Yeah.
But
you are still surfing the multiverses for the.
that's
the
why
Chelsea
I'm.
team
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't
why I've been
have.
away for a bit. Yeah, just
Yeah.
that's what it is. Plus your extreme streams go like 6 hours now.
Yeah, this is true.
By
if you
himself
guys-
as well. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Thought it was
Listen,
Lee
there's a
Gunner.
lot of receipts.
Thought it was only Lee Gunner who did that.
No. I also have the capacities and the facilities to do
You
such
should've-
things.
See, if you planned out next time you did a receipt saga and you just break it down into like 23 of them, like next streams, you just break it down.
Halfway through the stream, I was contemplating it. I was like, maybe I should do 2 parts. Like, this is
Did
a
you even go
lot.
to the toilet once? Like,
No.
I don't think you did. Yeah.
By the 5-hour mark, I was actually concerned. Was my bladder working anymore? I've been sitting on it for the past 4 hours, so it was
It's like
concerning.
it's like old school when you used to play computer whatever computer system you had and you were into a game,
Mhm.
but you've been sitting there for like 4
Old
hours and
school
you didn't
go-to
notice. You didn't notice, and your legs are numb. When you got up, you couldn't walk properly for like 30 seconds.
I had to drag
So-
myself out of the computer room afterwards. But yes, ladies and gents, I'm back again. I can't believe I'm streaming again the next day too. That's the other part. But big up to every single one of you. Big up, big up. Our next guest, I accuse him of being in hiding for the past 6 months because ironically he coincidentally I should say he disappeared after Jurgensen's howler, which was very suspicious. But Mr. Shameless himself is here. His camera's frozen as well. The Wi-Fi has never left him,
I know
and
who this
you
is.
guys know him. Yeah, we already know who it is, guys. Give a drum roll for the one, the only, the Optimus. No, the Latimus Prime, whose camera's frozen. Oh, there you are. You're back. You're back. How you feeling, man?
Sorry, I have no idea what you said.
It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Do I have to
How
watch
are
it back?
you? Is what I asked.
No, like you should sing it.
I'm good, people.
Big up.
We're
Nice
champions
to have
of
you
the
back.
world.
You've been on a break.
Yeah, we're champions of the world.
Yes, we are.
Sanchez has been good the past few months. He was amazing in the final. He still got a goal though.
I disagree.
Okay. Well, what I said about Jorgensen being clear. If you want to say clear is an exaggeration, sure, but I still agree Jorgensen's better. But I still stand by I need a better goalkeeper than both of them, regardless. So
I couldn't agree more.
So,
But
hey, we're
we got
champions
two
of the
more
world.
panelists. 2 more panelists for you guys, and then we can get this show on the road with the great nominations that we have for you guys. The next panelist, another one that has been here for quite some time as well. He's a genius in math, but maybe his takes might be a little questionable. But regardless, we like him. We enjoy his company here. He's only seen Chelsea suffered in real life, unfortunately for him, and every time it's been to Brighton. So he has an agenda against Brighton. That much we can say. But ladies and gents, give it up for the one, the only Oliver Twist.
Evening, gentlemen.
You're not wrong, STFC. You are not wrong. But we will not reveal that here on stream. How you doing, Oliver?
Doing great. Graduated on Thursday, so
Oh, congrats, dude. That's actually
just
deserving
living the
of
good
another
life,
round
you
of
know.
applause. Yeah, congrats, dude.
thank you very much.
Let's get some round
And
of
yeah,
applause in the
listen,
chat.
listen, world champions. It's all good vibes. Just living the good life, you know.
You feel slighted that you're the only panelist that Marshall had receipts for yesterday.
No, he
I
wasn't the only
mean,
one.
I put it out there. I have to hold it, you know.
Scott had it too.
He wasn't
did
the
he?
only one. And
Sorry,
it's
it was
funny.
6 hours. I can't remember everything.
Yeah.
It's
6
funny
hours.
you mentioned Scott, Chris,
Yeah.
because he did get slightly cooked. You know, well done yesterday, but not even by me. Mostly the chat, to be honest. The chat had an out for Scott, but it's okay because this man has thick
When do they
skin.
not have it out? When do they
Yeah.
not have it?
That's true. This is true. But the man has thick skin. He doesn't care. He wants Chelsea fans to suffer, but he's happy that we won the Club World Cup. I'm sure he is. Guys, you already know him. You love him. Or you hate him. It's all the same. Give it up for Scotty.
Hello. Did I get cooked for yesterday?
One more time.
What did I get cooked for yesterday?
Maresca.
Should I pull it up?
Sure, I didn't watch the stream, I'll be honest.
Let me pull it
I didn't
up,
know what
chat.
happened. I watched
I'll
the next
pull it
day
up real
and
quick.
Marshall showed me a little clip of it, and then I thought, oh shit, he streamed. And looked at how long
Yeah,
it
you
was.
got
6
clipped.
hours.
You got clipped, Scott.
The show was 6 hours.
Let me see. Here it is. Let me see if it actually works this time. The YouTube clips is
No,
really
you had
bad.
one clip where it didn't show audio. And then,
Yeah, that's the
Marshall,
same
did
thing.
you have clips for everyone?
There's another
Even-
Maresca quote.
One more time?
Even your did you have receipts for everyone, even yourself?
I get cooked on a regular basis, so I didn't really have receipts for myself. Let me let me put this on the screen real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. This is what we were referring to yesterday, Scott. You were clipped, and you were on the receipt stream yesterday.
There's another Maresca quote that he had as well today. He said it's a learning process because of the amount of games we have had this season. You have to play every 2 days. Hold up and decide when to rotate players. It's a learning process for me. AKA,
I was already
what-
out. I'll drive him. I'll drive him back to fucking Italy myself. Go fuck yourself, you prick. Go fuck yourself.
I remember that when you played that clip. I was like, oh shit, yeah, he was
We
really
did.
after.
No, to be
Maresca
fair, everyone got shamed
unfairly.
yesterday. No one survived.
I mean,
the
there was a
non-shame.
lot of people pissed off at Maresca at that point.
Yeah. No, I get it. I was never Maresca out, but I was pissed off at Maresca. I'll admit. Anything you have to say for your sins, Scott? Or should we just go on to the
I was
show?
wrong. We won the Club World Cup anyway. Like, I don't care. I'm fine
All
with
right,
being
there
wrong.
you go. There you go. All right, ladies and gents, you already know what to do. Smash up the like buttons, and let's go ahead and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So, our
Best
first
makeup
category.
Artist.
What's up?
First award, right? Best makeup artist, the first award, is that?
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. And
I put in the wrong. I thought it was the wrong. thing.
the first, we'll start off with the easiest one because this one was relatively unanimous. Relatively unanimous. And the first category is going to be Player of the Season. Now, let me put up my results
this
here.
was slightly tough.
I feel like it's between two.
Yeah.
It was 2 for me. Yeah.
There was the panelists were only allowed one nominee for this one, and it was between two contenders on this.
Obviously.
Cucurella and Caicedo.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I
So
might be here, Caldwell.
what do we think? Any thoughts on the options here, Cucurella and Caicedo? I mean, they were very, very good players for sure this season, and I mean,
Most consistent. Most consistent.
most
performance.
consistent. Yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Even
I
during-
Showed up
during the
when
bad
needed to
ones.
be done. Like,
Even
showed
during the
up
bad
for the team.
ones.
That is true. Even during the bad times, like both of those players were
Yeah,
the
they
most
showed
reliable
up.
players we could count.
I think it says. I was saying. I think it says a lot. You talk about consistency. I don't remember a bad game either of them had.
Can someone do me a picture of
on.
side note Caicedo but with Cucurella's hair? I just want to see. I think he'd have the best player in the world. I think he'd have the best player. In the
That'd
world.
be a demon.
The only bad game, quote unquote, from Cucurella is the first game against Man City.
Did he play that one? He did, right?
Yeah.
Again,
because
Yeah.
he played
Savinho.
against Doku in the first half, and then Savinho went
Mm.
past him a couple of
Yeah.
times, and City fans
And
never forget that because that's the only real
I
one.
say
one
bad-
game
I say
he
bad-
played.
I say bad game in quotes because Lee Gunner mentions that all the time, and that's the only time.
It's the only one
Yeah,
they
it's
can. It's
been
the only one
great.
they can really
Exactly.
go to.
So, and Caicedo.
I think I said it
Uh,
one that was like it was bad by his standards. He was like average. I
would-
don't remember what game it was though.
I would say
What game was
Is
it?
it Ipswich
you
away?
know the Man City
I think it was
game.
Ipswich away.
Ipswich probably.
Not
yeah.
even that. You know the Man City game, the first game.
Yeah.
Kovacic's goal. Didn't he dribble through?
Him and Enzo. Yeah.
I thought they
Yeah.
dribbled past Lavia.
That was,
No, I think we subbed Lavia off by then.
Oh, did
yeah,
they?
because I remember talking about how no one
Okay.
brought Kovacic down before he even got to the shot on goal.
Oh yeah, true. And then we talked
Maybe.
about Fofana also like kind of being accountable
first
for
goal,
giving
yeah.
them all the
Yeah,
space.
Fofana
and
was
That
shit.
game was so long ago. I've forgotten all about it.
Yeah.
I remember
yeah.
little parts by it.
Caicedo's
last
had
year.
some games, but he's never like been like an absolute howler of a player
I don't think
or a howler
I don't think
performer.
Not this season.
neither of them have this season. Like I said, I think there's been a couple like 1 or 2 games from Caicedo where he's been not his usual like 9 out of 10
Mm-hmm.
best.
Yeah.
But like those are few and far between. Like I said, I can't remember the team we faced. I remember there was one game where I was a bit critical of him. I do not remember the team we faced.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think those games where he looked a little bit meh, like he was being like overused, bro.
100%.
He was being abused. There was no options, so I don't put
Same
that down.
for Mark Cucurella.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't put that on him. There was like no one else. So yeah, like, bro, it's Caicedo's had, and Cucurella's had a brilliant season, and he deserves to win it. But Caicedo's just been better.
Shout out,
That's the thing.
shout
I
out,
agree
shout
with
out a very strong third in Enzo Fernandez.
Mhm.
I think, yeah, like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I was
Enzo
gonna say, I
Fernandez,
think if he
gets a
If
shout
he hadn't
out.
had those, what was it, like 3 months to start the season where he was tragic,
he would have had a better shot.
he would have
yeah.
been up there.
Yeah,
Because
very-
after those 3 months, he was incredible.
He might
after
get, he
that.
might get another.
Yeah,
award, but
I think he would as well.
yeah,
But
so,
yeah, if it hadn't been for those 3 months, I agree.
yeah.
But those
So
3
shall
months,
we-
I could also put it down to, like, you had the surgery, you were still trying to recover and get fitness. So like,
This is
I
true.
kind of, I wasn't too much on his neck earlier then, per se. But once Lavia got injured and he kept playing, bro, he's gone from a guy who was on Enzo's neck the season
Mhm.
before. He's gone
This is
from
true.
strength to strength. So
Shall
But
we
it's
reveal the
enough,
winner,
it's-
guys?
I didn't put Enzo in that other category, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I put someone else.
Fuck's sake.
Shall we reveal the winner?
Really?
Yeah.
I think I know. We go ahead.
All right, we got guys. You probably already know who the winner is, but
I see
let's
that.
get the drum rolls ready. The winner of Player of the Season goes to Moises Caicedo.
Moises Caicedo cannot appear right now. He sent a message from the training.
I mean, he was not even Casually FC's Player of the Season. He was the Players' Player of the Season,
of the season,
fan voted Player of the Season. Like he was.
Deserved.
I don't want to say clear cut and not give Cucurella any credit, but like.
Oh no, I
he
think
kinda
I
was.
know. Like I know for me, I don't know about anyone else. I put like in brackets shout out to Cucurella as well because I'm glad
Yeah.
he got. his
Someone
flowers.
actually nominated Cucurella. That was their only vote. I forget who it was.
That was me. Marshall, I flipped a coin. I literally flipped a coin on that. Like, for real.
Okay.
To be fair, I nearly
No,
said Cucurella.
I think I said back in, maybe on Lewis's channel, I said back in like March or April that Cucurella has been brilliant, but you're not player of the year. Because like I said though, like it's such a shame, bro. Like he deserves.
What I will say is, I do think like if you were doing this in terms of like how like for example last year, it was so far and away Cole Palmer and like I think who do we say is like the second best player of the year? It was like maybe Gusto. As like
Yeah, I
the
think
gap
so,
between
yeah.
first
Probably,
and
yes.
second was astronomical. As good as Gusto was this year, I think it's close. I think it's like Caicedo won it by like a hair's breadth for me in terms of like he was ever so slightly better, but it was skin of his teeth.
I think it says a lot that to Maresca that Cole Palmer's maybe 5th best player.
I was about to ask this. I was thinking about this on the way
Wait,
back.
who's your top four?
Would he
Because
be in your
I've
guys'
done
top
four.
3 because he wouldn't be in mine?
I said
No, not top.
maybe he's in the top 5 this year.
What did you say, Scott?
I was thinking about this because I was out I was driving before I jumped on stream. I was thinking about this on the drive. Would Cole Palmer make your top 3 players of the season this season?
No.
No.
He'd be 4th for me.
I was about to say, would he make top 5?
In the top 5, maybe.
He'd probably be 4th or 5th, maybe.
I'd have him behind Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
He'd be 5th. You know what it is about Palmer? Like, he started well with the goals, then he had that rough patch, and then he came out of that rough patch performing well, but because he wasn't getting the assists he deserved, people still assumed he was in a bad patch. So
I agree with that.
perception of Palmer is very much skewed. People think he's had a poor half season, when in reality it's like maybe 3 months, and then we had no striker, so he had nothing to show from the good form he was having.
He created the 4th most chances in the Premier League, I think.
Yeah, but I see people say that, and because I saw that guy that tattoo that just loves Palmer, that tweets about him all the time.
I'll invert the wing.
Yeah, him tweeting about the goals and assists. Like, brother, I understand the chances. We watched him play like shit.
Oh no, he did too. Yeah.
In that bad patch,
His finishing was diabolical too.
he was as bad in that bad patch at the end of the season as Enzo was at the start of the season.
Yeah.
I would agree. Yeah, he's definitely had some really stinker games.
His finishing was diabolical. He usually cost Fernandez 3 assists.
The Southampton game, yeah.
Making it was everything. He looked like a shell of what we'd seen earlier.
Holds the ball too long at times.
Next one.
Wait, what was that? RSM just put, sorry?
I said,
The players.
I don't know. This list? This is
Oh,
someone else.
Kaisei, Kukura, Enzo,
But let's
Colwell.
go ahead and move on to the
I'd
next
say
category.
Palmer
guys,
and
'cause we do
Colwell,
have
and then
quite a
I'd
few.
say that probably.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if I put
Fine,
Colwell
actually,
in that, because I feel like Reece James has to be in the conversation as
The
well.
only
I
reason
also
I was
have to
thinking
mention.
the only reason why I wouldn't put Reece is just the amount of games he played.
Games, yeah.
But
Yeah.
wait,
The
people
midfield
say
thing as
the
well, to
amount
an
of games
extent.
he's played. Reece played half the season.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, maybe
enough.
it's more minutes then.
He played a lot of it in midfield though. That's not
But
ideal.
he
But even
still
then he
played
had some
well
good
in
games in
midfield.
midfield.
He still played well in midfield.
He was okay. I wouldn't say top 5 worthy.
In the midfield, John Barton.
No, I don't agree top 5 worthy, but I'd put him over Colwell. Top 5.
I will
Really?
also say this in terms
If
of
you're
Cucurella.
arguing for Colwell top 5, then I'd argue Reece James. And I don't agree
Yeah.
Reece James should be top 5.
But I'll also mention this too. People want to forget. Not saying you guys are intentionally doing it too, but Cucurella came into the season after winning a Euros over the summer, if you remember that too. So
He did.
that's also another reason to kind of consider him as player of the season as well. For
Yeah,
those
but
who
that
are
wasn't Chelsea.
wondering.
That wasn't Chelsea related.
Yeah,
sorry.
this is
Yeah, but
Chelsea.
it's still a good.
I-
Like he was going
No, but
consistently
I
form,
look
you know?
I look at for Chelsea.
Also, by the way, right?
Mhm.
People might disagree. I think under Poch, Cucurella was also brilliant. I
Oh, no,
think
he
I think he also had a brilliant full season. People don't
Yeah,
give him
I
credit.
think he did. I think he did as well. I said that last season. He's only had one bad season.
He started the season at right back, played well, went back to left back.
That
was
is true. I forgot
consistent,
about that. I forgot about
And
that.
then,
Right back. Oh my
like,
god.
and then he was consistent, and then
Mhm.
he didn't even start the season. Poch wasn't playing him until the Carabao Cup game.
Yeah,
And then
Mhm.
the back end of our season, Poch, Thiago Silva inverted Cucurella, and then we were able to win enough games to get Europa League, and then United won Europa. So
All right,
hey,
folks.
thank you, Man United, because if not for you guys winning Europa, we wouldn't win Conference League and win everything.
There you go. All right, let's move on to the next category, which is the polar opposite of what we discuss, which is worst player of the season.
Can I be honest? I think this is just as easy, and I think it's down to 2 players again.
I only
Yeah,
have one in my mind.
you're right.
I
I was only thinking of one.
players.
I was I was debating 2 players, and one was just so much worse for me. But it's
Yeah.
one of 2 players.
It
I'll
was
be
down
honest.
between Gusto and Nkunku, ladies and gents.
Was it actually?
I
Yeah,
didn't
Gusto
think
and Nkunku.
think
Nkunku,
about
I'll be honest. Nkunku was not who I was thinking of.
I didn't think of
Who the
it.
fuck were you thinking of?
Sanchez.
Hey,
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't voted. No, it was Nkunku and Gusto. That's it.
I'm ashamed I didn't think of him.
as leader of the Barry Sanchez hype, I thought of Sanchez, and then I thought the back end of the season and the Club World Cup was enough for you not to be in.
Oh, back end of the season, he was still meh.
I agree, but
Back
the
end
back
of the
end
season,
and the Club,
back end
and
of
the
the season,
Club World Cup, I just think no, because if I had said it, I just think it's too much bias, so I had to not put him in.
back end of the season
That's
hype.
what I'm thinking.
Honestly,
Again, no, I agree it's high, but I think it's enough to. That's just me, because if I put him in, people say I'm just being biased. So I was trying not to be biased and put him in and just factor in the back end of the season. I'm being honest.
I didn't even think of Nkunku.
Same.
I didn't think of it.
I erased him from my mind.
To be fair, the thing I wanted to check, and the reason why I didn't include him, and is there others you could have included, right?
He didn't play
Like, you
enough.
could have probably put like Disassi in there. You could have probably put exactly what Andrew said. The reason I didn't put him in is didn't play as many minutes. Like, and most of
No,
it was
yeah.
sub appearances where he's getting like 5 position.
Conference
5
League
minutes.
Bro, when he got added to the
Conference League, yeah.
when he was in the Club World Cup squad, I went, oh yeah, he still plays for us.
I'm pretty sure still saying he could leave too.
He wasn't
Yeah.
used.
Mudryk actually isn't a bad shout, but he didn't
No,
play.
Mudryk-
so he didn't
Yeah,
affect
I
us.
mean,
Don't do
like,
that. Mudryk stopped playing in like November.
Yeah, he just-
If I was being shameless, I would have.
Yeah, if you were being shameless, because he got banned, right? Like that caught you. I mean,
it didn't cost us anything. I'll
it
be
didn't
real.
cost us anything. I mean, he wasn't.
was
We
like,
weren't
he
really
is
like
a
leaning on him either. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to take into consideration, like, I guess the expectations you had for the player. At least this is what I did. The expectations you had for the player and the price on the player. So, and like,
Price
yeah,
is not bad,
I could see the argument for both, right? Because Nkunku, high expectations coming into the team, no longer under Poch. You're getting the just the way he played this season outside of Conference League, which is
I
left
just
something
Yeah, but
consider-
he didn't
I
to
just
me, though.
consider-
Like, he didn't play in the conference.
just
Like,
consider
outside
he
the conference,
played-
he barely played.
I just consider he played a lot and it was rubbish.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like
when Jackson was hurt, he was playing
You
all
have
the
to-
time.
play a lot. No, but he played a bit and then got dropped.
Yeah,
Like, he
was-
played a few
Because it
games.
was
Like, he
bad.
played less.
Yeah, when we start playing Neto, it's right.
Yeah,
Just
Neto
like
played more
Yeah.
striker
Sake,
second
right?
half of the
Mark,
season.
Because Nkunku was that bad, guys.
Just
You
for
don't remember
comparison
this?
sake,
Yeah,
right?
but
He
he
played
doesn't-
less minutes than Sancho this season.
he
in all
didn't
conference.
That's
play.
actually crazy.
That's I mean, I would dictate it's like who played a lot and it was rubbish. That's my
Yeah.
only criteria for worst player.
Gusto was definitely rubbish for sure, especially coming off the season he just had with Poch. To have this season was so
Last
disappointing.
game was a banger, though, at least.
I'll say it right now. He was my nomination, and
Yeah,
when I thought
same.
about it, it wasn't
Same.
close. It was not
Yeah.
close.
Same.
Well, shall we reveal the winner then?
I'll be
you can-
pissed if it's Nkunku. I swear to God, right now.
I'm calling audible.
Not
Right
his,
now.
and this is second choice is
I'm
crazy.
calling a fucking audible.
I'm calling horseshit.
All right, ladies and gents, the winner of worst player of the 24-25 season goes to Malo Gusto.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm surprised. It wasn't 100%. I thought it'd be 100% Gusto. Like, everyone put Gusto in there. Someone's got to be different.
That's Stamford Bridge, people. That's live audio from Stamford Bridge.
That's not what they would say.
Let's not go there.
That's not. What are you saying, Chris? I'm sorry.
No, I thought, like, Gusto would be 100% like everyone pick him. I just had
I'll
one
admit,
man
I
in my
voted in
mind.
Nkunku.
You gender.
Yeah,
That's the
I voted
worst.
in Nkunku.
He's
No,
the
I was
worst.
so disappointed on Nkunku.
No,
What happened?
I
way-
wanna know,
Why?
who does Morning Zombie think was the who was it? Who did you think was worse this season?
Maybe
the way I looked at it, right? Because for me, it came down to Gusto. and Sancho.
corruption question.
The way I looked at it, the fact that like we go back to we literally flipped the conversation we had about Caicedo and Cucurella. I can count on one hand and not run out of fingers the amount of, I'll say, okay to good games Gusto had this season.
Yeah.
There's probably like 2
Why don't I hit Discord?
in the season. Then
Facts.
when you
Marshall, I was thinking too. There was one game, and again, I can't remember the team he was great, and the final against PSG. That was it.
every other time was just average or shit.
That was it. Was average or
I remember
shit.
we had this debate too. And
I'm
when
the
I thought
biggest.
about it in
I'm the
hindsight, I was
biggest
like, yeah.
anti-Sanchez person.
Yeah, Sanchez had more
Yeah,
good
I-
games.
I
He
want
had
it wrong.
more. He had
But,
better
like-
games and better moments than Gusto had this season.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Gusto cost us literally like cost us. I think Gusto actually cost us more
Cost us
games
more,
than Sanchez
more.
did.
I don't. I feel like it's close, but like
He
I don't know,
nearly cost us in the Conference League final. If we weren't going to wake up and score 4 goals, then he's the reason we conceded the first goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wait,
it was.
wait,
it was
wait.
rough.
You
I don't.
say-
Morning Zombie.
you
This
say-
isn't.
Wait,
This is very
you say
harsh for
Gusto-
Morning Zombie.
Did you say Gusto cost more games than Sanchez?
I don't know if he did, but like
I think it's very close.
Are
No,
you
what
talking
we're
about?
saying is
To be
No,
fair,
no,
you
no,
probably
no,
said
no, I'm
as much
no, I'm
the
talking
goals
about,
he was
talking about
responsible
Are you
for
talking
us.
about directly cost us, or are we gonna include where you made a mistake but someone bailed you out?
No, I mean like made a mistake and it led to like a goal, or yeah, pretty much that.
Because
It's like
Sanchez
I'm
really
did
not
what I
five
mean.
saying-
in the league.
I'm not
Yeah,
No,
saying.
I disagree. I'd just say cost us in terms of overall performance and being a net negative on the pitch for a whole
That
90
too.
minutes rather than a single moment.
I think Gusto negatively impacted us when he started. When he started, all came on a sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nearly every game he played this season.
Most, yeah. There was not very many good games for him.
And
And
then
Kunku, listen, Kunku had some bad games too.
Oh, and
I'm not
Kunku
gonna
sucked.
disagree
Like,
with Sam.
let's not
Yeah,
get to
he
it.
was
He was
rubbish.
shit as well. Like that. None of us. I don't think any of us saying he was good. But like again, it just came down to the minutes for me. Like
Yeah.
if he'd have played, like if he'd have been a guaranteed starter most weeks, then I'd have probably swung for Nkunku because he was.
I
It
think
wasn't even a guarantee.
if I had to really logically break it down as to why I think I went for Nkunku and not Gusto, even though
That's
Gusto was
celebration
pretty bad
Arsenal.
too. I think for me, it's more so like I think what annoys me more about this particular category is like when I saw Nkunku play, it was like, bro, you're not even trying. That's the energy I always got. Whereas
Right.
Gusto's like, you are trying, but you are really bad.
Marshall,
so like
I
at
went-
least I had some sympathy there, you know?
Marshall, I was reminded because I'd forgotten until I rewatched all the goals in that video of the comps to try and figure out goal of the season, and I saw Nkunku's goal against Noah. I'd forgotten how bad he was against Noah.
Yeah, and he
He
scored a
scored-
hat trick.
No, did he score two? I thought him and Felix both got two.
Hey, remember when I kept saying that during the conference league? Remember I kept saying
Bro, I was
Yeah.
saying that whole game. So I think we
And-
were doing a watch
and
along on
in the league
Lewis
phase,
channel.
no one wanted to hear it on here. I kept telling you
Bro,
guys.
that was the game he missed a penalty and retook it, right? Because his penalty got saved, but he got saved by the goalkeeper encroaching, so he took it again.
Remember I kept saying he's on the same amount of goals as Johnny Kenny at Shamrock Rovers, and people didn't want to listen to me.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we
that-
remember
That
that.
the goal he scored, by the way, if you go back and rewatch it, because I did, the goal he scores as well. Any competent defender just clears that. It's just because he's playing Noah. The defender just miskicks it and he goes in. It's like,
Yeah. But and real quick, just before we move on, right? Blaze 8, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. At least the forwards showed up in conference. Desasi didn't neither. We were still conceding, and I remember all coming from his side. Gusto's bad was not
Sassy
not
hardly
Desasi.
played.
Sassy-
He was
Sassy-
half a
on
season.
loan.
the Sassy
He went
played
on loan.
1,200 minutes all
Yeah.
season. Like
Gusto
if
played
he's,
important games that
I'm not being funny. If
Didn't
Desasi,
help
because
us.
Desasi was shit again, it's not me defending it. If Desassi's up for this award, I'm putting Fofana up for this award.
yeah.
Because I'd make an argument there again to the start of the season, he was just as bad. He got better, but was
Yeah.
just as bad. He played 1,100 minutes. I'm not putting these type of players in because you can say the same. Felix sucked, and we'll talk about him probably later. He sucked in the performances he had. He played
Yeah.
like 900 minutes. I'm not putting these guys in for worst player.
And like, why
I'm
would we
just
put
not.
Jackson in? Like, Jackson had 10 goals or 9 goals
Before
by November. Like,
January.
he actually
Nah, I'm
really
not.
well.
I don't think about Jack. I know Jackson had a
I think
bad
you have to
ending,
put
like-
you have to put some of our wingers before Jackson personally.
exactly.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
some players
I'd
that
put
really
Sancho
underperformed
before
worse than Jackson.
Jackson was bad,
I'd
but like, nah, like, come on.
Oh, actually, no,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't.
Worst player of the season, bad?
Bro.
No. Like,
No.
Bro, I
I'll be
went
honest.
through.
If it hadn't been,
With
for the Club
Jackson,
World Cup counting for last season, Neto would have had a shout before.
yeah,
I agree.
that's true.
For Jackson, right? I went through because I was going through the goals and stuff and just going through the season.
He's got some
Up-
really good goals
Bro,
this season.
up until when did he stop scoring? November,
He starts
Bro,
scoring in
December.
December
Yeah.
time.
bro. Hey, he was
Yeah,
on.
it was good, man.
Him
He
and
was.
Palmer were on
He
serious.
was
Bro,
on real stuff.
Jackson in September, October, that guy was on
Bro,
fire.
the amount of goals he was scoring, where he would score the first goal or he would score the deadlock breaker. Bro, he was on smoke. Bro,
I remember that West Ham game at the London Stadium. That was one of the ones.
I had so much hope that he would come back from his injury and
His
keep
Leicester
scoring
goal was
again.
crazy.
I had so much hope, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did too. That was kind of what was, keeping me alive.
He only scored one league goal
And-
this year, I
And,
think, right?
and you know what's crazy, chat? I'll admit this as well. The Club World Cup for Gusto and Nkunku actually helped improve the outlook that fans had about them both.
I
Because both of
disagree.
them had a decent tournament.
I disagree massively on one of them.
On Gusto?
Gusto had one good game, in my opinion. It was the final.
I
disagree.
disagree.
There was a couple of decent games, but you didn't rate any of that.
His
other
game
ones.
against Flamengo was horrible. I'll admit that.
I think
I'm pretty sure he
That
was
final
bad.
game was incredible. Like I won't say anything bad about that final game. Outside of that, none of the rest of them.
I thought
disagree with
Fluminense
you.
was alright.
I think Gusto was good in the Club World Cup overall.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there, ladies and gents. We got more categories for you guys. Big up, and if you haven't done so already, smash up the like button. All right, let's go ahead and go on to the next category, which I'm sure is going to be a contentious one. But we do have a winner. Oh wow, this was an outright winner.
Is it a goal?
So the next category is worst signing of the season.
Oh, this was easy. This was
There were 2 nominees for this one, ladies and gents. So each panelist got to vote on 2 players to put into this, and this one was a clear-cut winner. But let me put out the nominees in here. This is kind
better
of
read
funny,
my
actually.
shout out. I'll tell you that now.
So the first nominee is João Felix.
A shock.
Wait, no, hold on, Marshall. João Felix, worst signing of the season. João Felix can't be in there.
Yeah, you can.
You
can.
said made his debut season. João Felix has played for Chelsea before.
No, we signed the season now.
Oh, we signed him
Yeah.
though.
No, but
we
this
signed
is not
him.
his.
I don't know
No,
why
but
there's
you,
2 of them.
no, you specifically said.
I
worst
did say
signing of the
debut,
season.
but what I meant by
Made
that
debut.
wasn't like.
I ignored the debut.
Yeah,
I mean, it was technically a second debut.
João Felix.
That's
But
why
it was a
I
signing this season.
I know.
I
but you also
You put-
said brackets made a debut.
Yeah,
To be
made
fair,
debut.
That's
if
not
you-
Marshall.
All right, to be fair, even if you understood it that way, it was so unanimous, it doesn't matter. The
gonna say-
second,
Okay.
the second one
I
was
vote Felix just because of that.
the
No, yeah,
second
that's fair
one-
enough.
The second, okay, that makes it, yeah, okay. The second one makes is Jurgensen
Wait, what?
for worst signing of the season.
Oh,
Understandable. Understandable.
Wait. How much was Jurgensen though? Like, he didn't really play.
No, we still signed him though, and there were
Okay,
votes.
fair enough.
And then third worst signing of the
Just baffled
season,
me.
or the third nomination in this category was Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I put Sancho in.
Interesting.
I put
What
Sancho
do we
in.
think about our?
You didn't read my
Our
shout out, by
nominees
the way.
here.
I'm disappointed.
What was your shout out?
Oh,
Kelly,
wait.
man.
Okay.
oh my god! He didn't make debuts.
Honorable mention.
He didn't make his debut.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention. That's an honorable mention like
Honorable
that.
mention was Kellyman.
No,
19.
he said worse,
Oh,
not
Oh,
pointless.
Skengman. Leave him.
19.
I mean, he made us money.
Leave him alone, bro. He's on the road. Leave him alone.
He made us money.
Him. Get us
So-
some pure profit in. Wait, sorry,
He
pure
gave,
profit. Get us
us,
some
he gave us profit.
Yeah, but again, like Marshall, maybe you needed to word it, but you said it made
Yeah,
it
I should have
his
worded it
debut,
differently.
so-
I just took
Play-
it as we signed him in the summer. Is what I
Yeah,
took
like
it.
that's how I meant it. Like signed in the summer, and then, or like, I said that because last year we had an issue where I was debating with you guys if Gusto
I think-
would count
yeah, you
towards
said
the
about
category,
Gusto,
right?
You said about Gusto, which
Because
didn't count.
Gusto was signed in January, the season prior to Poch, but he didn't actually play until that season.
He was loaned
So
out.
I
Yeah,
considered
but-
him like a signing for that season.
can't-
No,
That's
but
why I
the
said
same,
that.
the same would have counted for Nkunku, because
No, it
Nkunku was.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
See,
No,
I
No,
Nkunku-
yeah, because
Nkunku was different. We signed Nkunku after the window had closed. So he joined officially. We signed him in the summer.
Worded it differently for
no,
next year.
That's my point. We didn't sign him, or we signed him before. Kind of.
Yeah, but the signing wasn't.
The agreement was different.
Yeah, the signing wasn't official until the summer. Whereas the Gusto signing, we signed him, as in we paid them the money in January and then loaned him back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
my
it's-
problem is
It's a technicality.
Okay.
I see it. I find a difference between worse and pointless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
I
like
think that was the
I don't think
thing.
I
Like,
picked Felix because he hardly played and he was here half a season, so it was like I didn't really count him.
Well, regardless, if we go off the rules of what Marshall said, it's Sancho.
We don't know the rules.
I mean, if you're asking me, I'd hold not playing as a point towards you being bad or whatever. That's me
to be
personally.
fair, like you say that, like
many
I-
times.
I'll just say I nominated for Felix and Jorgensen because the reason I said Felix is even when he did play, he sucked. Basically, even in a conference league, he was good against Noah, cool. He was good against Barrow, cool. He was good. There was a couple
Shamrock
other games in the
Rovers, maybe?
conference league. He was
I
good.
remember.
He sucked against Noah. Him and Nkunku were playing who's worse against not Noah, sorry. Newcastle, they both sucked. Who else did he sucked against Panathinaikos and scored. I remember watching that game.
That's
He
the
was
game.
doing
Yeah, that was
nothing.
the game.
So even when he did play, he was just shit anyway, and he cost us 47 million. Like
Why Jurgensen though? Because like he
the
only had a
reason I
couple
picked Jurgensen is
bad
because
saves.
if you actually go and look at the signings we made in the summer, like
There weren't many.
not many of them weren't actually bad or like did much wrong in terms of people might say Vega. Someone said Vega. Vega cost us 10 mil, was good in most of the games outside like
Yeah.
a couple he played,
Mhm.
and then like that was it. He cost us 10 mil and was actually decent when he played.
Did
I-
Jurgensen cost us
I
40?
agree with that.
KDH was again
Okay, Jake, you're solid.
30 mil, but especially back like latter half of the season and in the Conference League, actually played really well in the Conference League and was
Mhm.
decent with us and ended up with the Club World Cup as well, because that was part of it. Was very good in the Club World Cup when he came on.
Definitely.
Who else we signed? Reason I didn't pick Sancho, it was a loan signing.
Yeah,
Like,
but still signing
I
and
understand
like
he wasn't great, but like included
I
in
think
this
that
is
makes
what they
sense.
cost. That's why I put Jorgensen. We spent 20 million on a guy that didn't
Oh,
even
he was
replace
20.
Sanchez with how bad he was, and who was probably going to get sold.
wait, he cost
After a
20? I
season.
thought he cost like 10.
No, he cost 20 million.
Damn.
What was
You
your
came in and you were no better than Sanchez, really, in the grand scheme of things. You couldn't displace him. Even Petrovic, people might not rate Petrovic, that's cool. Petrovic managed to
Petrovic did
displace
end up
Sanchez.
displacing him, yeah. That's true.
Jorgensen couldn't even do that.
was Jorgensen signed to replace Sanchez? Because the amount of
I
times
don't
we
know.
were calling for Sanchez to be dropped, Maresca didn't
No,
drop.
but even so, the fact that Sanchez was as bad as he was, Jorgensen never got the opportunity to replace him. And the first time he does, he fucks up and makes a mistake in the third game after replacing him. Like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, just that's why I had him on there for me. I
be
would have
fair,
said
too-
Cayman, but
No,
the
fair
thing
enough,
about
I mean,
Cayman is
To
like,
be fair to
as much
Prime's
as I joke
point,
about it, and like he
Yeah.
did cost 19 million, and he got injured
never
within like
played.
literally 2 games for the youth team. He was a like
Actually,
it was a PSR
be-
thing.
before I even say what I was gonna say, let me just reveal who the winner was, because that's why, like, when Prime said what he said, which next year I'll fix the wording to make it make more sense. But it was so unanimous, guys, that it didn't even matter if I put debut or not. So the winner of this category is João Felix.
He's a bum. That guy.
I'm
We
here
need
to
last
It
one.
collect
was
the,
1, 2,
I'm
3,
here to
4,
collect the
5,
award.
6, 7 votes. All of you guys voted for.
I'm here
for
to
João
collect the
Felix.
award on behalf of João Felix. He asked me to collect the award on behalf of João Felix. Thank you.
Who's collecting it in behalf of
I
João
am. I'm
Felix?
collecting the award on behalf of João Felix.
And you're just gonna keep it. You're not even
I
gonna
mean-
give
Yeah.
it to the guy.
Andrew is the one. For that.
Maybe
I
at the
just-
end, Curry. Maybe at the end.
I just want him to remember. That's all.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I was
Never
gonna say
forget.
like Petrovic wasn't necessarily purchased to replace Sanchez, but he still managed to.
Yep.
And the way a lot of us speak on Sanchez, it's like
and
the
came
bar's
from
so
MLS.
low.
Yeah, but
Like, he
also
came from MLS.
Sanchez got injured. Petrovic played, and then he was doing well, and then
Never got his spot
Sanchez
back.
came back from
Yeah, but
Sanchez
Sanchez
came back
never got
from
his
injury, and then Poch. Yeah, but like we knew Sanchez should have been dropped this season, and Maresca just refused to. So like, if the manager doesn't drop someone who's doing worse, like I don't know what you
Well,
guys want.
Sanchez came back from injury. It wasn't like he was out the whole time.
Yeah, the other thing, like I said, the other thing I will say, if you actually go and look at the
Yeah,
signings,
but Petrovic was doing well. That's why he just kept playing. But he
I'll be
didn't. Jorgensen didn't get a run in the team to be able to do well.
none of them, like the
Fucked up.
signings, if you actually look at who we signed, none of them were like outside of Felix. None of them were outright terrible.
Yeah, they weren't horrible. They weren't like
Like,
a
this
unbelievable
This
signing.
window might be up there with the worst. Might be up there.
Yeah.
What I'd say about it is like when you have, it was just uninspiring in terms of it didn't move the needle in any way. Like you look
Yeah.
at some of the guys we signed. I'm looking at here, the list of guys we signed last window. Last season I'll say, because including the winter. You got
Mhm.
Kellyman, so 19 million. Tosin, fantastic signing. Kiyu cost us 5 million. Who cares?
I forgot about
KDH, Vega, Caleb Wiley, who cost us like 8 million. Jorgensen, Anselmino, Pedro Neto, who is lucky, by the way. I will say, if it hadn't been for the Club World Cup, I probably would have put him second over Jorgensen. For the Club World Cup, he was incredible.
He had a good second.
Even with all of that, Scott, I also
I mean,
look at with signings, right? I also look at expectation.
There's-
So with Kellyman, Academy, whatever, I don't care. Drewsbury
Yeah.
Hall, I even said that he's just going to be someone we'll flip, so I don't care about the signing.
Yes.
Jorgensen, even though I wanted him to play ahead of Sanchez, and regardless of my personal opinions, he was always a backup.
But you say he's
what
clear
you
of
said, by the way,
Sanchez,
Prime,
so
what you
that's your
just-
expectation.
Prime, what you just said
Yeah,
there, by
but
the way,
regardless
the
of my
expectation.
personal opinion, I'm talking about what the consensus is. Because what everyone was saying about Sancho is that how amazing this guy is.
So you're saying
So
expectations from the general
the
fan base.
consensus of people, not just my personal
Okay.
opinion.
Okay.
Because Sancho, everyone was saying the consensus was the amazing talent. Oh, everyone at Man United dies. When they leave Man United, they ball out. Sanchez, he was just in a Champions League final, and like people were talking about how he's perfect for the system, even though I disagreed and said he doesn't fit what Maresca wants. And lo and behold, we are the only club that I know of that has gone back on an obligation to buy. You are the worst signing. You have to be.
That's a fair point.
We
That
went
is a
back
fair
on the
point.
obligation.
That's a fair point.
That
But I think Felix was clear, to be honest.
No.
Just-
I tell you why, man. The way this fan base glazed João Felix, like he's
Exactly.
for sure.
That's what you just said. That general consensus on the player. Everyone was hyped about him. He was supposed to be the big name
Yeah.
signing. The PYS was creaming himself over it. Like
Yeah.
When you cream yourself, Marshall.
Of
I was
course.
not creaming
As a
myself
star.
like PYS.
Of course. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
I
hey,
was
yo.
not. Can we move on to
Hey,
the next
yo.
topic now?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes,
Chris,
it's
Chris, are you
the
okay?
creaming yourself award.
Am I okay?
Sounds
I swear Marshall was creaming himself over Felix, but
Hey, stop. So... What?
Let's move on to the next
Dark
category,
definitely
ladies and
was.
gents.
Dark was
Dark
oiling up
definitely
and
was. We
everything.
know that.
He
We
was
know
oiling up and all sorts for Felix.
Hey, but
Oh,
stop
he
it.
Let's move on like Felix moved to Saudi Arabia.
Sure.
Let's
Yes.
go.
All right,
Jesus.
ladies and gents.
Right.
The
Very
next
excitable.
category is best signing of the season.
Who the fuck did I put for this? Oh, I know who I put for this. No, do I?
So this, again,
I thought it was
with
dead
this
for
one, I
should
gave the
changed
panel 2 nominees each. And this one was actually pretty close.
Who the fuck did
But-
I put?
The nominees for best signing of the season are as follows: Pedro Neto,
I forgot about
Tosin.
Tosin. I forgot about
Tosin
him.
Adarabayo. These are the nominees. I didn't announce the winner yet, Chris. For fuck's sake, man.
People saying Tosin, man. I forgot about him.
Let me
Okay,
host
yeah,
the
I know.
goddamn show, Chris.
Not bad.
All right. The second nominee, before Chris rudely interrupted me, Chicken Nugget Chris, Tosin Adarabayo. This next one is going to surprise... Actually, these next two will surprise you. The third nominee for best signing of the season... You know what? Let me just do this instead.
I know who it
The
is.
third nominee for best signing of the season...
Hey Blues, this is how to say my name, Mark Gill.
What?
I don't think
We did not have a good summer window.
I do not think that's as rogue a shout as you are making out to be, Marshall.
Is it really a bad shout? Is it a bad
the fourth
shout, really?
nominee, Scott, for best signing of the season
Okay, is this worse?
is
It's 4.
Philip Jorgensen.
That was that. Who,
Yeah, we did not have a good summer, guys. We did not have a good
who,
summer.
I want to know who the fuck. Sorry.
No way. Okay, I said Mark Gill.
Listen, you guys had two votes each, so
Yeah.
he used his second vote. How he
No,
Oh,
chose.
he
you know,
I'll
scored,
admit
no,
it.
he scored
this-
6 and 7 games in Conference League. He did all
if
okay.
we-
5 mil.
The ironic thing is that the actual best signing of last summer is Enzo Maresca.
That's actually true.
I
If you
mean,
wanted to be
yeah.
cheeky, you could have done that. That's true.
I should have done that. That's what I should
Yeah,
have done.
that's actually what
It's
it is.
either him or the
That
rugby
list
guy.
Stinks. That list
yeah.
stinks. That's the worst
Yeah.
list.
I was gonna say, to me, there's one clear winner. Like, I think
There's one
There's a
clear
couple
winner, but
of-
it's not like a outstanding performance.
no, like it's
No.
like if I
more like-
announce the winner and then I can
It's the
actually
rest.
speak. Like,
All
who
right,
I
I'll
assume
announce
is
the winner.
I assume
All right,
he-
ladies and gents, we'll debate this one, but the winner of
So Mark Gill.
best signing, or no, yeah, best signing of the season goes to Mark. I'm just kidding. It's Pedro Neto.
What? What?
Who do you think was?
I'll be real, Scott. I forgot about Tosin. I completely forgot about that guy.
Pedro Neto won by
I would've
one
voted
vote.
him.
Wait,
Hey, Chris,
Marshall, what were the nominees after Gui?
That's my bad.
It was
Jorgensen.
Jorgensen.
I thought Neto was still pretty good.
Bro, the fact that
yeah.
Tosin hasn't won that is a robbery.
Oh wait, hold on.
I
Hey,
think
no,
some-
hey, hold on, Scott.
Actually, no.
Recency bias, right?
Hold on, Scott. I don't want you to speak on Tosin. When you were crucified.
Oh, you know, I didn't want him, but I'm happy to admit I was wrong about him.
Wait. You were crucifying this guy back in November.
I kept telling people Tosin's not as bad as people make him seem.
I was saying that at the time too, but Scott wanted to be all. Oh, I know
I
everything.
think
Well, I don't
Tosin
remember
just gets
who
there.
says
I think
what.
Tosin just.
I
Gets
still
there
think it's Neto.
I think
The
Tosin
reason he
just
gets
gets there because he's called Unk and Palmer likes him.
No, the reason he gets there is because he costs you nothing.
Yeah,
Ultimately.
that's true.
I hear
Like,
that.
we got him on a free roll outside of
I
these.
said that at the time when you were criticizing him, but you know.
You know
Like,
what? I
he
wish
wasn't
you
good
know
enough
what?
for
You know
Chelsea
what,
level.
Prime, I'm starting to think you didn't say these things because I want to see these receipts. Because every time someone says something different,
No,
you always
like
come and
Andrew,
go,
I'll have to
I
say, like
said
there have
this.
been
No,
games.
I did that.
Andrew, I will say, like I wasn't high on. Thing is, I'll say it, I wasn't high on Tosin when we signed him. I didn't want him when we signed him. And there were games like I remember the Everton game. It was either Everton or Brentford. One of them he played excellent. One of them I thought he didn't play well.
I just think he
but-
played well in the running.
That's the
Because
thing.
he
I
was a-
think after that he played very well. He was steady. The fact that I think what it says a lot
Yes.
is number one, he was a free. Like ultimately that comes in
Yeah.
part of signing. The reason why I'll not put it like if Neto would cost us 25 million and had the season he had, then I'm much more high on him. He cost us 50 million.
I got to tell you, I really
And
struggled
up
with this
until
one.
and up until the Club World Cup, had the game against Fulham where he got that clutch goal call, the game against Arsenal where he got that clutch goal, and then it had a handful of other games where he was good to great. That's
I
why
really
in
struggled.
time you talk about expectation. We signed
I
a
think I
50 million winger and he wasn't our best winger up until the Club
He's
World
second
Cup.
best
He
winger
wasn't
for
our
me.
best
He's
winger.
definitely second best winger.
He was best winger last season if you include
Prime's
the
fighting
Club World
demons
Cup.
right now.
I know.
He's fighting internet
Yeah,
demons.
the
I'm
reason
still
why I
adamant.
think
I think
because of
adamant
the fee.
now that
We got him for
I
free,
think
and I'd
Maresca was
happily
the
go
best
into next
signing.
season challenging for a title with
You're
him
not
as
wrong.
well.
We all know
That's
who
when
you
it's
were with
turnaround.
Maresca.
I really think
Yeah.
it's. I really struggled with this one. This is the one I really struggled with.
I struggle with it
I
too.
understand.
It's
Because
just
you're
yeah,
hating
because
about
They all
the
have
thing
bad
is, too,
games.
the thing is too, like I feel like in the beginning of the season, this was like we all kind of thought like the window was horrible. And I remember there was even a time, like funny enough, we were just talking about Tosin. There was a time where we were debating like who should be there with Levi Cole when Fofana's not there, and it was like between Tosin, Axel, and Badiashile. I think Axel was a clear-cut loser on that one, but regardless, like we were debating this, and I think we even had debates about like, do we recall Chalobah? Is he better than Tosin? Like it was these discussions that were being had. So Tosin went through a rough patch until he turned it around.
I think Marshall. I think that window though got worse over time. Like I think when we came, like if I'm looking at a window, when you come out of that window, it's not terrible. It's not great.
Yeah.
Like it's by no means, but like you come out of that window and like I thought Felix would be able to do something. I was wrong. He sucked. Like Pedro Neto, I thought he would show in the season what he showed in the Club World Cup, but just more often, if that makes sense. But he didn't. Vega, I thought was going to be a very important player just in terms of the squad. He was gone in January. Jorgensen, I thought would be able to displace Sanchez. Just nothing. Like so, that's the thing. KDH, we thought, okay, he knows this system. He's not going to play a lot, but he'll be a solid signing. In the league, he basically did nothing. In the Conference League, he was very good. But it was like it just got worse over time because either players didn't get used, or the players that did get used, when they did get used, they kind of just sucked. So that was the problem. It just got way worse over time. So yeah, like that's why I said Tosin, because he just cost you the least. And that's why I think he was a good shout in terms of it cost you 5 mil, was third top goal scorer with like a third of the minutes of the two guys ahead of him.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad way to look at it when you mentioned. Were
Like,
you
if
the
he-
one that
like, we
voted
said
you
this-
then?
We said no, I didn't vote for Hiu, but when it got said, like
Who did?
it being said, it like is not a terrible signing. I put Pedro Neto in there as my second choice
I'm
because of
pretty
the
sure
Club
my
World Cup.
choices were Neto and Tosin.
Yeah,
I
mine
had
were
the
the
two
same.
nominees.
And Neto was in there because of the Club World Cup, because that was like a 9 out of 10 tournament thing.
Yeah,
Like,
Club
that
World
was
Cup
dreadful.
really. I mean, Neto had
His
some good
stock after
performances
that
here and
tournament
there.
for me were sky high. Like he goes into our team next season as the only lockdown winger. So obviously the Simons thing
Agreed.
happened, but
Agreed.
that's because
Yeah.
of the Club World Cup, not because of the other season or the rest of the season.
who put in Giyu?
Me,
Why'd you
Fair
put in Giyu?
because one, he was balling in the Conference League, and two, I don't think he really had a bad game, and three, he was 5 mil, like he's young. I know he's got like
Chris
probably
using logic.
Bro,
Yeah, I mean,
Based it
but I know
on-
Bennett,
I just don't think-
I got Tosin. Like Tosin was a good.
I just don't think he
shout.
played enough.
Mike,
Yeah.
That was the only
Mike's
thing. Like,
terrible.
but I still think he's a good signing though.
Because the thing is, he wasn't starting in the Conference League immediately, and Kunku was the striker for a lot of the early games in the
I did
in,
say
in
that-
the
I
league
did-
phase.
I said this the other day on the stream, and I'll say it again though. If he'd have played the whole Conference League for us, like hadn't been injured,
He would've
he's
been- he would've been-
he's finishing that competition top goal scorer and in double figures.
That is actually very true. That is
He would
very
have the
true.
Golden
I
Boot.
believe that.
That
He
injury
was-
did not help at all in
No,
January.
no, yeah.
Not even that. If he didn't get injured, he would comfortably be our number one striker. And I don't think he
and-
would have bought the
I
lap.
disagree with that.
I don't think.
I
No,
disagree with that.
I don't think he would have bought the lap.
Do you not remember the West Ham game when
I think
Jackson
We
got?
definitely
lap.
Do you not
He-
remember that West Ham game where Jackson was awful? Like Jackson was getting really bad, and he came in and actually changed the game first, and we
Like
won.
10 minutes and then got injured.
Yeah, and then didn't
Yeah,
They
he
both
got
got
injured.
injured.
Wait, did he get injured that game? What was the game after?
No, it was
Jackson
it was,
and
Yeah,
he
'cause
got
we
both
went-
injured at the same time.
We
Oh,
went,
it was
'cause
that
we
game
went,
too.
we went, it's ironic. It was the last day of the transfer window. We didn't get a striker, and both our strikers were injured. It's like,
yeah,
forgot.
and when we played
Oh
West Ham
my
on the last day of the window.
God.
yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh my God, I'm cooked now. Scott's
The
gonna
irony.
literally roast me for the window. we just had.
And I did.
Wait, Roshu, what did you say about the window?
Because I was nonchalant that window, saying like, we don't need a striker. We're fine. We have Giyu and Jackson. And then both of them got injured at the very last fucking day of the window at the very
Literally an
same
hour-
fucking game.
I was going to say an hour before the window closed by the time the game finished.
And I was like, wow, we actually need a striker now. That's fucking insane. So yeah. Why did you vote for Jurgensen? I'll let you defend yourself
That's
on this
nuts,
one,
by the way. That is incredible.
What did I vote for Jurgensen on? Oh, signing of the season.
Yes.
Because I'll be real, like I just picked someone because all the signings we made, I don't think made enough of the impact to be
You know
signing.
what?
I mean, we just had the
Actually,
debate, so
well,
be.
You know what?
And
I
picked
wish I'd done
I
that.
picked Jorgensen because again, I still say he's better than Sanchez, so I just picked. None of them made enough of an impact for me. Neto,
God, you know,
like I know he ended it well with the conference with the Cup World Cup and stuff, but like he didn't do enough during the season necessarily.
Yeah.
What
I
Sancho's a
disagree.
flop for me.
Yeah.
Is, I mean, if he didn't get injured against West Ham, who knows?
Mhm.
Well, who else? Shrewsbury Hall, we're flipping him. Who else did we sign? That's it.
there you go. And that was basically it. To be fair,
Vega I liked, but Maresca didn't want to play him in the first.
yeah, that's.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
that's
can't
true.
lie to you. I kind of wish I Prime had the right decision. I wish I'd picked Tosin actually as the winner, and then just
Hey.
taking the pick. Like picked Anselmino for
oh, Marshall,
this.
no,
Yeah, that's what you should
Strategic
have done.
way to do it.
Oh, that's such a better idea.
By the way,
Fuck.
Marshall, my number one was Tosin.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jorgensen was two because I can
To be
think of
fair,
it.
I think this award should never happen.
Yeah.
I do.
I
will
honestly, I was
say-
struggling.
This award show is a sham. Is that what
I
you're
will
saying?
say-
Hey,
No, just this award is a this award.
you know what?
Should
Big
never
up
happen.
Tosin, man.
What I will say,
Completely
it's early
pointless.
doors, but this award is looking much better for next season. It's early doors, obviously, but it's
Yeah.
looking better.
There's gonna be
Hey,
a real debate. It looks like.
When Esteval's flop of the season.
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh
no.
my
Hang on though.
days.
Hang on though.
Hey, Marshall
hang on.
did this.
Hang on though. Did the free signings for the Club World Cup count because the Club World Cup was in this last season?
No.
Yes, because they were signed. Like, I would. I don't know if Marshall's going to. I will.
I'm
be
just saying
voting
because
if-
their
if-
all their stats
Marshall, I'm
go to
telling you
like
now.
last season.
he was signed in the summer window. We signed him after the last season. Like you could say, oh, whatever. This still this
The
season.
Club World Cup counts as the season. Right?
Yeah, I thought about that one, and in my head I said, you know what? I don't think it would be fair to count it because it's only 5 games or 6 games versus a whole season. And even
No, I
João
know, as
Pedro
in-
played 2 games, you know?
Oh no, Marshall. My thing was. Oh, are we talking counting for last season or for?
No, I'm
The next-
saying like if we were to say signing of the season,
Oh, you know,
I
I
would
wouldn't have
feel
voted for the.
I would feel like João Pedro, Gittins, and all these guys would count for this season. They wouldn't count for the season that just passed. Even though I know what Surfer's saying, because technically Club World Cup is this season. I just feel like because of the database and the sampling size that we have, like, why it would be unfair to just go to recency bias and say like, oh, it's
only because in the categories you did say Club World Cup counted.
Yeah. I thought about that and I was like, I don't think anyone's even going to consider it.
You're lucky you said that for some players. But yeah, what like for next season? Yeah, it's looking good.
Next season will be a lot clearer.
Marshall,
João Pedro gets a shout.
Marshall, look at CFC Unit's comment about Esteban.
But you could also, I'll do this for next season. We can count João Pedro as his Club World Cup run. We can count for next season.
Marshall, we're gonna have to.
No, not that. Esteban, two above. Does he count?
Yeah, I think Esteban's gonna. Yeah, he'll count for this season.
He'll count for this season because his transfer didn't go through until after the Club World Cup.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say the same thing for Paez. When Paez makes his debut for Chelsea, I'm gonna say next summer, if that's when it happens, I'll put him into the category of he could be a signing of the season.
I can understand why you put debut as well, but it's kind of a.
Are you gonna say the same thing for Derry?
For who?
Derry when he
was
Derry.
That guy, the guy that.
By the way, Marshall,
before.
No, I just didn't care. Marshall, you're gonna have to include the likes of João Pedro. Because if you don't, bro, it's gonna be between like 4 man.
Yeah, no, it's gonna. I have to put
João
Pedro.
Why do you have to sign Ganacho? Just give Derry the minutes.
I was gonna say, we're gonna have to decide
between one.
Esteban, Gittins, Garnacho, or Simmons.
Oh yeah,
signing of the season. Cool.
Hato.
Yeah, I also have to do it that way. When you think about it, I also have to do it that way because the way our board likes to make signings, they like to do signings ahead of time, like 2 or 3 years before they actually play for the club. So it's just.
Well, you're gonna put Quinder in there. Is that what you're gonna put?
Quinder will be for the season after.
Quinder's gonna count.
Sugo. Wait, the Santos could count for this season, right? Upcoming, because he only made his debut this season.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I would count Santos for signing of the season this upcoming season, and I'll put what club.
Would you count someone who, because he hang on, Chelsea have.
Oh, actually no, because he's played for Chelsea.
He played in pre-season for us.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think you can put him in it.
Marshall,
I can't put Santos in there.
But Marshall, I'm telling you now, I will not be voting for, even if Santos has the best season of any new player, quote unquote, I will not be voting him signing of the season next season. Because
it wouldn't make sense because he's been in the team before, though.
Yeah, if preseason for me doesn't count. If you're not made an actual debut for Chelsea, a professional game, it doesn't count.
I know it technically doesn't count, but it's like you've been in the team before. Like he was.
It doesn't. I don't count it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'll ask you guys in the chat, and then we'll figure it out. Let's move on to the next topic, or the next category. I think Oliver had to drop out, which is worst game of the season. This one was a dreadful category. I'm sure you had to revisit some really bad ones.
So easy for me.
Easy for me. I didn't even have to really revisit. I know.
I can't remember.
So really? I told the panelists to vote 2 nominees, and you guys couldn't agree on 2. In fact, you couldn't agree on any.
Oh, I remember one.
Because there are 6 nominees, and the first
they all have like 2 or 3 votes or something.
My one's the right answer.
You guys got 2 votes each, so yeah, there's gonna be a few.
No, is in like you said they can't like. Is that actually a winner, or are you telling me there's like 3 or 4 are like the same?
There is a winner, right?
Oh Jesus Christ!
There's gotta be a winner. There's surely one winner.
I can't like. What you've got to do is weight these. So like your first nominee gets a certain amount of points. Second nominee.
We talked about this. I rewatched the show before, but it just gets too complicated, and
but that's what when I put my list.
I mean, there's a lot of games.
I understand. I understand how you guys want me to weigh it, but then it's just like it's too much work for me. I'll be
surely it's just whoever gets picked more than the rest.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I try to do, but this and to be fair, this is the only one that's a tiebreaker, ladies and gents. Dun. All right, let me go through the nominees. The
I
first
swear
nominee.
that one game's not in it.
The first nominee is Chelsea versus Chelsea 0, Brighton 3, second leg
Oh,
in the
I
Premier
forgot about that
League.
one. That was bad too.
Yeah, that
I
was
was there for that game.
that was really bad.
You know what? Yeah, fair.
Was
You were there?
Yes,
Yeah, I think he was.
I was
wasn't
there.
Oh
What
my
was-
god!
I think I got home at like 2 in
Was
the
that,
morning.
that was the game after
Half
the
2 in the
FA
morning.
Cup game, right?
Yes,
So, yeah.
he?
that
Mhm.
was
That's a bad.
that was a
game.
really
That was
really bad
Really
game.
bad. Yeah.
Really
You know
bad.
Ooh, please say the next
The
one.
second nominee is getting eliminated by Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. I think that was 2-0 we lost.
No Premier League ones. Okay.
You just mentioned the first one was Premier
We
League.
got 6
No, that
nominees.
was Cup. We got knocked out by Bayern. 3-0.
No,
No,
I said
no,
the
no.
Premier
We
League,
lost
the second
3-0.
leg.
We lost
In the
3-0
Premier
to
League.
Brighton
Oh,
after
okay.
we lost
Okay.
them in
let
the
me see.
cup and then lost
Yeah,
to them in
yeah,
the
yeah.
league.
Well, I mean,
It's all
second
about-
leg means normally Cup, but
Sorry. Yes. The away leg, the Brighton away, okay?
That's what I said,
3-0
that's what I
in the
said,
Premier
that's
League.
what I said.
In the Premier League. You're listening, right? In the Premier League
Yeah.
is the first one. The second nominee is Newcastle in the Carabao Cup when we got eliminated from the Carabao Cup.
I forgot about that one.
That one was 2-0, I believe, right?
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but
Um, The third nominee is, I think this one was City away, 3-1
that was really
in the
bad.
Premier League.
Performance-wise
Oh,
as well.
Sanchez.
Oh, I forgot
Even
about
Colwell,
that.
even Colwell, he pissed me off
I
that
don't
day
remember
too.
that game.
Oh,
Like, I
Chalobah
remember
pissed me
bits
off
of
on
that
that one
game.
too.
Sanchez, Sanchez half.
Chalobah
No, I
Colwell,
do
all
remember the game.
Sanchez
Oh, God,
half-heartedly
yeah.
came out. Half-heartedly came out and got lobbed.
Bro, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about
That was one of my non-reads. That's my second choice.
featuring Nkunku as
the
a striker.
fourth nominee in this category is, I think this was away. Ipswich 2,
Yes, it was.
Chelsea
That's
0.
my one.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that one in January.
I
I think that
couldn't
was
believe
January.
it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
really
I
bad.
couldn't believe it.
December 30th.
That was
Yeah,
was
okay.
a shock to me.
that was.
Yeah,
I
that
put
one
that
was
one
really
down.
bad.
That was my number one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've said
number one
Yeah,
to me.
that's pretty bad. The fifth one
Good chance.
was Arsenal 1-0.
Oh yeah.
That was a fucking shitty
You know, that's
game.
still fair. That's still
That
fair.
was,
That was a shitty game. That was a
None
really
of them are
shitty
bad.
game. Like, we were so bad.
Oh,
So-
that
It
game.
was a
Yeah.
dead game.
Hell.
It was
The one with the
really-
Moreno header.
Marino,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
Marino scored on
I
us.
would agree with that
The
comment. Like,
non-striker scored on us. That was a game where none of the teams had a striker.
I would agree with that comment. Like between Brian and Ipswich, I think those are two worst.
And
If
the
I-
last one on this,
What is
by the
number
way,
one?
ladies and gents, is Man United 1-1.
Mm,
Yeah.
But that's just predictable.
Yeah, it was
like
No, that was shit.
it was bad, but like
that was
Yeah.
their first game. That was their first game as well with Rude in charge.
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
It was a bad game. I remember you, Chelsea bro. This is why I hate playing Man United because they're bad, and then we get gassed, and then it just doesn't work. I hate playing Man United.
but this is that
So
Man
I'll
United,
say
yeah,
this.
Old
I'll
Trafford.
say this because we're gonna debate it and we can put our arguments out. There's a three-way tie on this one.
Oh, was it 3-1?
You
I don't
guys
mind-
couldn't. So it was a three-way tie between Chelsea 0-3 Brighton and the EPL, Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, and Ipswich 2-0 Chelsea in the Premier League. That's a three-way tie. This is actually kind of a sleeper one, but I think
Yeah.
because it was the beginning of the
There
season,
was a
people
couple of
forgave it.
Conference League ones. I know Blaze mentioned Legia Warsaw. The only reason why I didn't say Conference League is because like we'd as bad like that Legia Warsaw game was shit. Like that was dreadful. We'd wrapped up
Yeah.
the like we wrapped up going through in the first leg, and it's like it was Conference League.
Mm-hmm.
We lost the final.
And
maybe.
also
That
like
wasn't
the
that
reason I picked who I picked, and I nominated for Brighton and the Ipswich game. Like I said, I was there at Brighton. I didn't get home till like 2:30, 3 in the morning, something like that. I had to stand in the fucking cold.
bad. No, I hear the Brian.
Play
one.
like
Bro, this is
absolute
worse
shit.
than Oliver's story. Oh my god.
I had to watch us play like dog shit for 90 minutes. The only person in the whole team that tried to do anything got injured in 20 minutes, and then was nothing. There was nothing for the rest of the game.
I'm not gonna lie. My channel might be cursed for the panelists that go to see a Brighton Chelsea game because Oliver has Brighton horror stories. Now you have a Brighton horror story. Chris, you're next. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
And then-
How's he
and then-
getting to Brighton?
Like just
I mean, I've been once.
and then just quickly on the Ipswich game.
I've been to London
losing
like
to a
couple
team
times
like
too.
that, no disrespect, it's the exact same as I felt after the Southampton loss under Potter. You should not lose to a team like that. I don't care. You should
The
not
fact that
lose
it
to a
nearly
newly
happened
promoted
twice
team.
is kind of crazy when you think about it.
They took 4 points off of us last season.
Yeah, they nearly did the double on us. We
That's
got
like
saved in the
I don't
second
care
round.
that it was rotated in some way in the team.
Yeah.
Like our B team should still be in there. That was a disgraceful performance.
I thought about Ipswich, but I said Newcastle just because I had to watch Dewsbury Hall right wing.
Newcastle was
game.
pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I think my two
I
votes
don't
were
think that
Newcastle and
Newcastle's that bad
Brighton.
for me, but it's still bad. But
My two votes were Newcastle and Brighton because Newcastle was
Same.
like, wow, we got knocked out so early. We went in there so confident about the B team, and we were saying, all right, you know what? He's gonna rest players for United. And then I kind of agree with Prime because of that context, right? Carabao Cup, we were all saying, okay, maybe he's just resting players for United. Then you go up against United and you don't get the result as well. So it was like a double whammy in a sense. And then the Brighton game was just absolutely enraging because after you had just lost to them in the FA fucking Cup, get eliminated, you would think, okay, players, spark up your ass, show something, and then they literally showed fucking nothing.
That's
We got
Neto getting
whacked.
pocketed for 180 minutes.
Was that the
by,
game? Was that the game that Chalobah
Wow.
let the ball bounce and Mitoma just had a fucking screamer on him? Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oliver, you by the way, you saying the KDH thing about a new? I completely forgot. I mentioned it earlier and just kind of forgot.
oh, that was
Sorry,
when we
the-
saw
the whole-
KDH right wing.
The whole team that day, by the way, it was Nkunku and Felix playing a game of who's worse, like who could be the most shit.
He
striker
got
on the
blue
pitch.
locked. That's true.
Bro, it was both. You had two guys who didn't know where they were meant to be on the pitch. KDH right wing. You had the worst midfield pivot I've ever seen play football in Vega and Enzo. Like two morons
was
who
really
couldn't
bad.
play together.
That's when Enzo
Bro,
was bad.
Fuck.
Bro, the that's when the Monaco twins started to be a thing. The Monaco twins actually started trending after that game because it was Sassi and Badiashile both having their own howler. Like it was one of the worst lineups we've ever put up, and it was
Wait, what?
really,
Wait,
really
yeah,
bad.
that was.
Are you talking about the Newcastle game?
Yeah,
The fact that you know based
Was
on the
this-
selection.
This was in
I forgot
October,
about
right?
Yeah,
I forgot about.
Hey,
yeah.
guys, I think it was that game where I started to get really confident that Sean McGraw was to get something from Chelsea. That's when I was very confident. Because of the
that was the
sassy-
game I think
because
that
of the
also
sassy
lost a
goal
lot of
and Badiashile, I
Nkunku
got
and
very
João
confident.
Felix defenders on that one. I think that
Yeah.
game lost a lot of Nkunku and João Felix.
Yeah, I think that
defenders.
might have been where I just gave up on Nkunku, maybe.
And
That's
also,
when Isak started
was
scoring
that was
streak.
also the game, by the way, where I was telling people, you see why I say our squad is not as good as what people make it out to be.
No, that was an eye opener of a game. That game opened everyone's eyes. to the
Bro,
B
I've
squad.
just seen our back.
That game-
Bro, I
and that
forgot
game
our
showed-
back.
That game kind of
You're looking at it now. It was really bad. We were
By
cooked.
the way, that game kind of backed up Maresca saying, not Maresca saying, but Maresca not trusting the squad after that. That
Yeah.
game is
Bro.
always a reference point for me. Where
What was the
I
back three?
understand why he runs players into the
No,
ground.
no. Let me tell you the front four, Marshall. Never mind the back four. The front
Yeah.
four.
Palmer
You've
didn't
got
play that one.
KDH on the right wing, Mudryk on the left wing, João
Oh.
Felix in the 10, but was playing striker,
Yeah.
and Nkunku in the striker, but was playing as a 10.
Oh, brother, this guy
What the
stinks!
fuck?
Also, yeah, bring up CP's comment.
And
This
then you
was
had
when
Disasi right back, by the way.
Isaac started scoring after that. After that game is when he got back on form.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because remember, Isaac had a poor start to the season. Jackson was doing well, and then I was talking to Chelsea fans saying, "You guys want Isaac, but you don't watch him week in week out. He's been
Bro,
poor."
our bench, by the way, we've
Oh,
come
yeah.
so far. Our benches, we've come so far. But yeah, our right hand side that game I forgot was Disasi KDH.
Yeah. What about that Brighton game though? That Brighton game was enraging.
Oh, it's-
I thought you were
That
talking
Brighton
about
game was absolutely enraging. I think a lot of us started to, or if not fully, lost faith in Maresca after that. And by us, I exclude myself on that one.
I exclude myself
Oh,
too.
I saw-
I didn't have
I-
faith in the Maresca at the very start. Like
Shut
before he
up,
joined.
man. You were there.
Who?
You were there, man.
I had my doubts, but
You
I
were there.
was that was a rough time. I'm not gonna lie.
You
That was a
raging,
really
man.
rough.
I-
I just realized we followed that up by
I-
losing to Villa, 2-1 as well.
I still backed him and wanted him to stay, but like
Hmm.
after that Brighton game, I was saying the Chelsea fans that wanted them gone, saying that, well, if we have a bad end of the season and do bad in the Cup World Cup, it'll be sacked. and then you guys will get someone like Frank, and you'll still complain
yeah,
in a few months. I kept saying that like religiously. Like you guys keep saying you want Maresca to go, but we're just gonna get a manager that's just not as good as him, and then you're still gonna complain. We need some score of continuity.
Bro,
I didn't trust the board to get a better manager.
I forgot that Minte scored 2 goals. He scored 5 goals all season. I think 2 of them were against us.
Yeah, man.
Yes, he was right back in that game, by the way.
Gusto.
Yep.
Yeah.
For 65
Wait, Scott, who's our goalkeeper?
Jorgensen.
Yep, thanks. Yeah.
And then the other one that is a tiebreaker is the Ipswich 2-0 Chelsea. And I think a lot of people were pissed off about that one just because of the relegation side.
Yeah.
Like Ipswich wasn't really a bad team last season. They came short of what they could have done, but everyone was beating them, and we thought, all right, fine. Surely everyone's beating them. We can be. I think Spurs beat them, right? United beat them.
Everyone beat them.
Everyone beat them. And then we show up and we're just like, yeah, we got this. And we got dominated. Caicedo had a horrible performance that game. I remember that was actually one of Caicedo's worst games. Like that one was a bad Caicedo game. Like, oh my God, dude. That one was, yeah.
We were Disassi right back in that game as well. I'm just looking here. Oh yeah, we played Felix and Nkunku that game.
Right.
Yeah,
and that game, the cherry on top was the lap fucking danced on our graves.
Yeah.
The lap danced on our graves, and he fucking. I still don't think that's a penalty. We'll probably still have this debate.
Oh, that was Jorgensen in goal as well again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Jurgensen was the one that gave up the penalty, quote unquote. Yep. I don't think it was a penalty, but
I don't think it was a penalty either. I remember that.
Yeah, that was
very
a controversial penalty as well. Like it was.
I mean, really touched him.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad. But all right, I'm gonna leave this one to chat. You're gonna have a minute, chat, to vote on what you think was the worst game of the season. And mind you, this is the only one that's contentious. So, chat, I'm gonna give you a minute starting now.
Give him the vote.
Tic tac.
Oh, yeah.
Tic tac. Tic tac.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. I thought it was gonna go a bit longer than that.
Yeah,
No,
Scott, you said Jorgensen again quite loud. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, you just forget these things, you know?
Lower the bass in your voice. Lower the bass.
No, you just forget these things. Bro, like bro, like I knew he was bad, but like you just forget the games where like we conceded 3 to Brighton, he was in goal. I don't even know if he was at fault for any goals. Conceded 2 against Ipswich. He was at fault for the Villa goal. Oh, the Villa.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, the Villa game we lost the week after Brighton. He was at fault for one of the. Yeah, bro, it's raps.
That Villa one.
Oh, it's raps.
The Villa one is immortalized.
Danced on our head tops, you know.
The Villa one pretty much is the nail in the coffin for Jurgensen for the rest of the season. That's how Sanchez essentially became the number one, without a debate. From
You know what?
Maresca.
You know what? You know what? Fairs. They're both ass. Fairs.
All right, the poll came in, and I got your message, Scott. So if you gotta do, you gotta do. Go ahead. All right, ladies and gents, are you ready for the result? 18 votes. The winner of worst game of the season is Chelsea 0-3 Brighton in the Premier League.
Deserved.
That was a bad game.
I mean, yeah, I forgot about that game, but yeah.
That one really pissed
I
people
forgot
off.
about that game. I put the Ipswich one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah, it was between that one or Newcastle for me. People voted for everyone forgot about the Newcastle one. The Newcastle one, maybe because it was so early in the season.
I'll be real, we used our B team as well, and I kind of expected it.
I think what made the Chelsea Brighton one also really bad was that we were in that bad patch of form, and we got eliminated from FA Cup, so that was like a cherry on top. And we're like, okay, surely we got to turn it around. And then just bam, once again, punch in the face by Brighton. Like, to lose 2 games in a row to Brighton is absolutely.
When was our Fulham game?
The second game or the first one?
That was
the second game.
The second one was
in
April.
Okay,
that's the one we won.
Yeah,
yeah. Because Fulham is when we start. At least when I go back on it, Fulham is when I noticed that we started to actually go on a run.
Yeah. No, after Fulham is when we went on a run. Yeah, that was in
great.
April. Yeah, we went over this. Yeah. Okay. So we got another category for you guys, but if you haven't done so already, if you're just tuning in, smash up the like for you for the channel. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And I'm putting this one next because I realized after I sent it to you guys that these are kind of one and the same. So my apologies. This won't be a category next season because honestly, it was yeah, it was not the best.
Honestly, I couldn't understand the difference really.
Yeah, I understand. So that's on me. But there were still 6 nominees for this one.
Mine was same.
We'll start off with the first nominee. The first nominee was the second leg versus Legia Warsaw.
Okay.
So there's that one. Worst team performance, people. And then the second category was the winner of the previous category we just had, which is Chelsea 0, Brighton 3 in the Prem. The third one in this category was another one that was just nominated in the last category, which was Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. Yep. Fourth category, or fourth nominee, City away.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That was a bad one. And fifth category, Arsenal away. Yep. And then the last category, ladies and gents, or the last nominee, was Ipswich 2-0. Yep.
There's no need to spend long on this one to discuss all the performances.
Yeah,
was saying,
we already
think the
kind of
same.
talked about it, so
Yeah,
I'll just
so-
get straight to it. You got a great point there, Surfer. And straight to the drum rolls on this one. The winner is Brighton 3, Chelsea 0 in the Premier
Double
League.
winner.
Oh, well, well,
Double award winner.
Yeah, that was a really bad game. But I in hindsight, when I said this, I think what I was thinking is like, there's a worse performance where like we played like shit, but we could still win a game and we were okay, versus like bad where like we were just utter shit and lost, and it was just the worst of the worst. I mean, it's kind of one and the same. That's how I put Legia Warsaw in, because that Legia Warsaw away game was really bad, but we won, so it wasn't like people looked at it as a bad game. It was just like, oh, it's a shit result on the day. It's a really bad performance. I remember people were saying like the players are down tools and they're not receptive, and Reece James had to do that embarrassing interview afterwards. Like, it wasn't a great game.
What embarrassing interview did he do?
He had to do the interview where he was just like, he was pissed off and he was explaining to the
I think meant
journalists,
he
like-
was embarrassed or something.
No, he wasn't embarrassing. Just the interview he had to do was embarrassing as a
Okay.
result of the players' performances. It wasn't a good performance. But honestly, that category will not be here next season, ladies and gents, because that one was one and the same pretty much.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible category, just like a terrible performance in that game. So, all right, let's actually go on to the next one. The next category, ladies and gents, is best team performance of the season. So this one,
I feel like there should be definitely one winner there, but
There's going to be such a recency bias for this one. It's unbelievable.
you reckon?
I think, yeah.
like, I don't even. Everyone got to
I don't
choose
think
one
there's even
nominee
a
for
close
this one.
winner. I don't think there's a close thing.
Yeah,
Really?
I might as well. Everyone got one nominee for this one, and this
Yeah, I
one,
don't-
ladies and gents, was unanimous. The
Yeah.
winner of this category was Chelsea versus PSG. It was
Yeah,
a
I
unanimous
knew it. I
decision.
knew
We
it.
all
recency,
voted.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what do
But
you
it
mean?
was a good performance.
But
No,
like,
it
and
was.
yeah, okay.
It was.
Yeah. It was a
But
great
like, we
performance.
won the final against PSG where everyone wrote us off. Even
No,
I was
but what
thinking,
I'm saying is it's such a recency bias. That's all.
okay, you know, I mean, you're right. You are right. It just seems like you're saying it in a bad way.
No, I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
it's just living memory. So it's going to be in
I-
there.
I
Since we
demand,
can count it. Since we can count the Club World Cup performances,
I demand a
it's always
recount.
going to win.
I demand a recount.
Maybe next year I'll do two nominees for that one.
It's always going to win.
Just to have a little bit more contention, you know. On this
Yeah,
one, 'cause
Marshall,
that one was
because
straightforward.
if we win the Champions League, someone said Shamrock, ban it. If we win the Champions League, I don't want anyone saying, "Oh, it's the Champions League final," because if we win the Champions League, so yeah. maybe.
Yeah, it's just. Well, I mean, what if you guys had a second nominee for this one? What would you have voted?
I guess running through my mind might have been. Let me
I'm not
I
gonna say
feel like
Liverpool either.
Liverpool is there. For
I
me.
don't know because they already won the league, and I just thought I actually expected to win that game. I said we'll win it. I said we'll lose against Newcastle and we'll win the rest of the games because Liverpool's won the game. Well, season.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like,
I don't think Nottingham Forest away was a good team performance.
I still thought it was solid. We did dominate them.
Yeah, Villa was very
Benfica's
good.
up there as a shout.
Oh,
when you
no,
think
but
about
the problem with Benfica is like the two are delayed in the game, so it's like.
But when you
I thought
think
the
of
game was
performance, like
I thought
these
the game was
players
boring, but-
keep running, and
I don't think it was a good
Okay, yeah, I hear
overall
that.
performance. It was like.
Yeah.
You know what? I know it was early, but the Wolves and West Ham, like 3-0.
Well, Wolves second half, yeah. Wolves second half. That first half
That's
was a bit chaotic.
Yeah, I mean it was chaotic, but the same as the Brighton one. That was chaotic, but like the West Ham game, 3-0. That was
West
a
Ham
great.
one's pretty good, yeah, that was
It
very
was
nice.
clean.
That was a good
Jackson was on that level,
Yeah, that was a very good
finishing.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That
just
was a very
really
good one.
thinking like it's early season. I have to think about because we had some really good performances in there.
Mm.
I thought,
Mhm.
what's the later ones? Yeah, the Nottingham Forest later one. I thought it was solid, but
Trying to think if there was other ones in there too that were impressive. I feel like no. Would
The issue is that there are certain halves or certain periods in the matches that were great, whereas like PSG's a complete performance.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm like on the fence, right? Because like Spurs' second half was a great performance.
Yeah,
but the
that was
Spurs'
good.
first half was horrible.
Well, I think after they went 2-0 up, we sort of yeah.
Yeah, there's also you look at the Fulham game as well. We were down.
That was a
and
good
then-
first half.
Yeah, and the second half was better.
Second half was better.
Yeah.
So it was-
So overall,
I mean-
like a best team performance, I like Benfica's up there for me. Liverpool's up there for me. PSG is obviously my choice because of just how well we were against the opposition, who everyone was saying we were gonna lose against. You could probably put Nottingham Forest in there too, maybe.
I think that's a good shout. Nottingham Forest, but
Yeah.
like
Are we gonna
defensively
say-
was
Go
Sorry?
ahead, Chris.
no, like you said about Nottingham Forest. Defensively, we was like they didn't really create any chances, and we created. I think we overly created a lot of chances,
Ham
but
was
we
a good one,
created
yeah,
a few chances. Yeah, West Ham one, like you said, like that was a great game. That was.
Yeah.
Even
we're
Jackson
gonna
doing
say-
the Michael Jackson celebration, man.
I mean, yeah, it's I got it right
The
here.
referee as we speak. I'm not entirely sure what about. What is, without question, is our positive.
Could be going to that club too.
What were you gonna say, Prime?
So you had the best team performance in most entertaining game.
I think those are I think that's pretty distinguishable.
Yeah,
That's also
true.
kind of close, but yeah.
The Spurs game, I had that as actually. Well, to be
Okay,
fair, I
well,
don't know if we're
I
going to
mean,
that now.
we're not there yet, but I mean, I could move on to that one next if you want me to, because I feel like, overall, like solid team performances. It kind of does go into most entertaining as well. Well, not necessarily. You guys did actually have differences of opinion on most entertaining. So that wraps up the best team performance, ladies and gents. It goes to the PSG final, which it makes perfect sense. I get it. Okay, cool. Let's go on to most entertaining game of the season. And for this one, the panel had one nominee each, and we have
forgot
three.
mine.
We have three nominees for this one. So there were 3 votes. So the first nomination for most entertaining game of the season
Yeah,
is what Prime said earlier, which is Spurs 3, Chelsea 4.
I was a little bit stressed that game though. Still, I can't lie.
That was a very stressful game, but it was
Plus, we had someone stressing me out even more actually.
True. Jonathan. And the second nomination for this category is the final against PSG.
I thought Wolves actually is a good shout. I thought that Wolves was very entertaining.
And funny you say that. The third nomination for this category is Wolves first leg. Wolves at Wolverhampton at the Molineux. Yep. So those are the nominees. What do we think of the nominees panel? I think those are some entertaining
I think
games.
those are probably the three best, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'll be real. Like the Tottenham game, like we had that like drama of Cucurella and the boots and slipping up, and then we caught back up and won it like 4-3. So was we 3-0 down? No, we was 2-0 down.
We were.
Which was it 2-0, right?
I'm pretty sure we were. Actually, let me look at
it. It was definitely 2, and then I think did it go 4-2 and then it went 4-3? Something like that. I would say like the PSG one because like I liked it on that level because everyone, even like myself, I was thinking maybe we don't win it anyway, but like was just doubting us and how we played in that game from defense to attack and
yeah, we were.
Cole Palmer as well. Cole Palmer was also very entertaining in that game as well. Like he was having fun on that right side.
And that game had a lot. Like it had Jadon Sancho scoring that screamer to equalize. Remember, like he had a brilliant goal to get us the goal before the.
And he said, "I've been practicing my shooting," and then didn't shoot like the next like 2 months.
Yeah. And then afterwards, you had Cole Palmer just step up. The double penalty for Cole Palmer. He scored.
He also got a great assist that game. I remember like he cost it.
And his assist was amazing. Well, it wasn't actually an assist. I looked into it because when I was looking into assists in the season, that one didn't count.
Really?
He didn't get an assist for that one because it
can't be
deflected
an
off of a
assist
player.
if it comes off a Tottenham defender.
Yeah, it came off of
Did it touch him like
player.
heavily? I swear, but like
it heavily
deflected
into the path.
Yeah, it did.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Right,
I looked into it.
And so doesn't get the shot.
Yeah, because I would have nominated that one for assist of the season because that was one of the first ones that came to mind, and I looked at it again.
Oh, I have something completely different on that.
I know. We all do. We'll get there, bro. But yeah, that game was great. I think the Wolves game was very entertaining from just overall general consensus. There was a lot of goals in that one, and we absolutely fucking destroyed Wolves. I came out of that game saying, "Yo, this is a statement victory for Maresca."
What game?
Prepare for Chelsea. This is going to be Chelsea this season.
What game?
Wolves game.
That's quite early. I don't know. I didn't think it's like.
Well, it's because like everyone was thinking that we were gonna be the team that they saw against Man City, and I was like, first of all, it's fucking Man City. Second of all, see how we play against a team that's gonna give us like, you know, when we have another game under our belts and a team that's gonna be a little bit like not as like Man City in terms of quality, right? Like a mid-table club or something that's, you know, a warm-up, and you saw it against Wolves. We fucking demolished them.
Oh yeah, scoring 6 as well. Like was I ain't seen Chelsea do that.
That wasn't the highest scoring game of the season, was it?
Pardon?
Like that wasn't the biggest deficit in the season, right? Like someone lost by 7 last season, didn't they?
Oh, you mean in general? Yeah, I'm thinking there's someone worse than that. But like, I'm for Chelsea.
What was the worst game of the Premier League last season, ladies and gents? Chat if you know.
Probably one of Man United or Tottenham. So I'll be real. Like them two was stinking.
No, not Noah. Forest. Oh yeah. I think that's what made that Brighton game worse because Forest actually clapped.
Brighton.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, like
I totally forgot
that's
about
crazy.
that.
And then they go and beat us 3-0.
Yeah, that was an insane game.
You know, all the context to it. Yeah, Brighton should win.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was an insane game.
Plus, we buy their best players and we lose from that.
Yeah, and obviously we just talked about PSG. So, all right. Let's announce the winner for most entertaining game of the season. And that's going to go to PSG with a back-to-back win.
Probably not.
PSG versus Chelsea have it good, doing the double in this in this Casually Chelsea Awards show. And yeah, to be fair, like I could eliminate that and just do most entertaining or best performance of the season. It's one and the same kind of. Yeah. So next year we'll keep it to one category. Okay, cool. That brings us to our next category, and this is where we get some individual moments, ladies and gents. Oh, and before I actually move on, I might as well show the winner on the screen because statistically, maybe you might be interested in seeing why it was the voted the best performance of the season. But yeah, here we go. The Chelsea FIFA Club World Cup scored all 3 goals in the first half against what was considered the best PSG side. Got João Neves rattled and got himself sent off. The refs were against us as well in that game. The amount of fouls that weren't called for Chelsea. 10 shots on target. We gave them possession for most of the ball, most of the game. Yeah, it was.
It didn't feel like we had 30 possession. I'll be real. It felt like we had 40 maybe or something, but
yeah,
just because how many chances we had. But like, yeah, they did hold the ball back a bit, didn't they?
It was a phenomenal performance from Chelsea in the day. So, yeah, I'll gladly nominate that again if ever given the chance. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show this one. It's okay. We don't.
I mean, even that João Pedro goal, man, that goal is beautiful. That's why a lot of the goals are beautiful. That Cole Palmer second goal where he faked 2 players and then scored, and then yeah, the João Pedro goal where he chipped the goalkeeper. That's 2 beautiful goals.
Ladies and gents, the next category for today's Casually Chelsea Awards show is individual performance of the season. Yes.
Oh. That was easy for me, but maybe that's the problem.
Fairly straightforward.
Do you think?
So,
yeah.
I hope it is.
For this one, you're not wrong. It was pretty straightforward.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I think for next year, I'm going to give the panel 2 nominees instead of 3.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make a note of that. 2 nominees. Because I gave the panel 3 nominees each, and we ended up getting 10 nominees in total. So let's revisit some of these, because I'm sure some of you guys are going to be like, oh, yeah. So
like 2 of them for me, like, easily stands out, but
let's go into it then. Yeah. The first nominee for individual performance of the season is Enzo in the Club World Cup in the final.
Really? I mean, he ran his socks off. He ran his socks off, but like he wasn't man of the match. So
really,
that was nominated.
Who nominated that?
Not me.
We'll go over in the end.
Don't not me, Andrew. I like.
I would. What?
Yeah, that's why I think next season I'm just gonna put it to 2 because I think we had a reach for some of these.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
another nominee for individual performance of the season goes to Sanchez versus Bournemouth.
That's my one. Okay, that one.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Sanchez kept us in that game. We were getting pelted in that game.
Yeah. See, I was struggling. I was struggling for the third one. I'll be real.
Oh, was that 1-0?
That's the 1-0 and Kunku came on and gave us the winner.
Yeah, he saved the penalty.
Oh yeah. I forgot he saved the penalty in that game.
No, that's the first time. What Andrew just said, that should be on there.
Because I was curious about putting down Sancho's performance in that game when he came on.
Sancho, when he came on, did actually play really well. But this one's Sanchez.
I know you said Sanchez.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's not a bad. Maybe next year we'll do a sub appearance category. Best sub appearance.
I mean, that's a good shout. I mean, that's
not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout.
Hey, worst stinker and hook before.
Maybe.
Yo, that's actually not a bad shout either. Worst stinker and hook performance. Okay, yeah, I'll add those in a bit.
That's a fun one.
So another one that got nominated was João Pedro against Fluminense.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, how did I forget that? That's recent.
Yeah, I did that.
That was a brilliant performance.
Andrew, you're hitting the nail right now.
Yeah, what a start for the player there. Let me go into this one now.
That's gotta be one of my ones in there, surely.
I think all of ours is in here. Another one that was nominated for individual performance of the season was Palmer versus Brighton.
Okay.
The good performance, not the shit
That
one.
4 goal, that 4 goals he
4-goal
scored.
one. Yeah, the 4-goal one.
He was scoring every like type of goal as well.
It was insane. Another one that was nominated for this category was Madueke versus Wolves.
Yeah, I thought of that.
He
but,
did
like,
score a hat trick, didn't he? Actually.
I thought of that.
hat-trick.
I was like,
Called the town shit, and then
Yeah, you gotta give him that one. You gotta give him that one. That's a good shout. Yeah, we had a lot of good individual performances this season.
There was
This one surprised me, but also it does make sense. Another one that was nominated for individual performance of the season was Giyu versus Rovers.
oh, for God's sake!
That wasn't me. Don't.
That
Christ.
also wasn't.
I know I voted him as the best lineman, but like, I don't. I forgot about it.
Marshall, why does it make sense?
He scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
Oh, hat-trick hype, man.
He scored a hat trick against a
Shamrock
team you
Rovers.
spoke so highly
Can we put in Cuckoo's hat-trick down?
I mean, yeah, Palmer was really good against.
No, because Giyu had a bad game that one. Giyu actually had a really good game.
Why are you putting Cuckoo's hat-trick down against Barrow?
Yeah.
Hat-trick
Because
hype.
that's Barrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
because Shamrock Rovers is such a
If I gave you a map surfer and I told you to point what country you think Shamrock Rovers is from, you'd know it's Ireland. If I told you Barrow, you'd be guessing.
I know that's in it. I know it's in. I don't know where Shamrock is.
If I gave you a map of Ireland and asked you to point me where Shamrock Rovers is located, you couldn't do it. Shut up. I'll do
I
that.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Not where they are located. No.
Barrow's
No.
Barrow's somewhere.
Another one that was nominated for this one was Caicedo versus Man United.
Yeah.
I think that's the game where he scored the screamer.
He scored a goal as well. Yeah.
Or
Did
was
he have
it?
a good performance though? I know he scored a
Or was
screamer.
that no? I think this is the game.
I thought it was the one.
the game
No.
we won. This is the game we won.
Yeah, the game we won. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
game we drew.
won.
No. You
Yeah.
played even
Oh,
better.
okay.
Yeah, you played even better. The second one. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember like just thinking, singing.
His passing with that game, I remember, was really good.
Yeah.
He's doing some good through balls, and his defending and work rate was really good.
I think I'm in the eighth, maybe the eighth one that was elected for this one was Palmer versus PSG in the final.
Oh, okay.
That was a really good performance.
He was tracking back too in that game.
Yeah.
Not only just scoring, he was tracking back and helping from the deep midfield.
The ninth nominee is Enzo versus Aston Villa away.
Oh, you know that's a good shout.
Oh
And
yeah,
you know
that's
what?
I'm baffled by both Enzo nominations. I've got to be honest with you.
Wait, no. The Aston Villa one, he was good. I didn't do that
I
one,
think
but like,
No, he
that one-
scored. He scored.
I thought he scored 2 as well. Like, but like, he was really
No,
good that
he
game.
scored 1 goal. We lost 2-1.
No. I thought is that the one?
He said Aston Villa away.
Yeah.
So we lost 2-1.
That's the one.
Oh no, then I thought it was a different one, like where we
Yeah,
won.
I'm baffled by
I
that.
think I remember Enzo having an incredible game, but we just completely capitulated it. And we were gonna be fine that game, but we dropped the points because Jurgensen dropped the ball on that one.
I thought my
literally,
choice was
figuratively.
pretty solid.
And then the final nominee, and I think this is a good shout actually, Colwell versus Nottingham Forest away.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
He
I
actually
heard
had
that
a
one.
really good performance that game. He scored the winner, and defensively he was great. So yeah,
I did the Caicedo versus Man United and 2 Palmers, PSG and Brian. But I mean, like what Andrew said, the first 2 as well are really good there.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I was the one that voted Giyu versus Rovers.
I feel that was petty.
I think that
You know why you did it. It's agendas, Marshall. We get it, man. You know what you're kind of.
But
Oh, wow.
think about it. An individual performance, like he scored a hat trick.
Yeah, waffle.
He scored a hat trick. Cost us
And
five.
you guys noticed,
Shamrock.
and guys, you guys
Come on.
noticed. You tried to blame it on Surfer by mentioning Surfer. Marshall, we know what you are, Marshall. It's fine.
I think that was me. I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't
come on.
remember.
It's against Shamrock. What are we doing here?
Marshall, can you
Yeah,
point me
it's
where
you.
Shamrock is? Can you point me where Shamrock is?
So?
He's right here.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean exactly? I don't know what you're doing. What that
Respect
means.
Mark Guiu, man. He had a great performance.
Respect Mark Guiu.
That performance changed everyone's opinion on Mark Guiu, saying like, "Oh, maybe he should start playing games for Chelsea. He should start over Jackson and all that." Yes, he did. People, I remember having conversations with people saying, "Oh, he should start with Jackson." I didn't.
No,
I did
no,
not. I did not advocate for it. But yeah.
There was no discussion. It was
Marshall. When did we play?
People back me.
Marshall, when did we play Shamrock Rovers?
That's
was
actually
it
a really
October,
good question.
November time?
During
Jackson. It was
Jackson.
later than that.
During Jackson's purple patch, and you were saying
it was
that
after that. It was after that because I remember while I was away, Panathinaikos happened. Chelsea versus Shamrock Rovers. That was come on, man, I can't. December 19th, 2024. Jackson was coming off of that purple patch by then. So
there was no discussion about Guiu replacing Jackson.
don't make us find the receipts. I'm gonna have to find those receipts now.
That's ridiculous.
But it was a discussion that was had.
Rovers.
Yeah.
I mean, the discussions weren't because of the hat trick against Shamrock Rovers.
It was because of the hat trick.
It wasn't okay. All right, man.
That put him on the map for people.
All right, man.
That was the one I think that was also the one where he ran into the post and survived. Yeah, you know what? JC's not got a good point. I'm surprised no one actually said this one. Sanchez in the final. So that should honestly get in get a shout. Sanchez in the final. It was a special shout out for that one. Who voted Enzo versus Villa?
Not me.
Who voted Enzo in the Club World Cup?
I think that was Prime. I would like to. I thought that was an interesting one, Prime. Do you want to explain that one?
Which one?
Enzo Club World Cup. You nominated that one.
You said Aston Villa, not Enzo Club World Cup, did you? Or oh no, he did Club World Cup. Oh
yeah, you nominated.
Chris, do you not have 2 ears like everyone else?
He doesn't.
I have one
fucking use them.
But I don't know if I got two. I got a thing going on.
Andrew, that's why I asked, does he have 2 ears?
No,
because I don't know what Chris looks like, because he might only have one.
He's one giant one, but it's always blocked. What it is.
Again,
I got that done.
So
I have something playing in the background as well. That's
you have something.
Stop watching SummerSlam and just put it on mute.
It is a bit quiet though.
Chris, stop watching Sheep.
It was just the women's tag match. It's not important. You don't need to watch it.
No.
You can put it.
Oh no, I wasn't watching this hard. I was watching the first one.
Chris, let's be real. We know why you're watching it anyway. Not on mute.
Okay.
Why did you?
Anyways, Enzo in the final. I thought he was brilliant in the final, man marking the team.
I don't disagree.
I assumed going into the game that it would be Caicedo doing that job. The fact that it was Enzo and he was able to keep up with Vitinha, who going into that final, people were saying he was arguably the best midfielder in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I give my flowers to Enzo.
He did have a good performance. I don't agree. I don't think it was like performance of the season worthy, but like he did have a good performance after rewatching it. Like
I put that third on the list, by the way.
Yeah, you did. I don't know who voted Enzo versus Villa away, to be fair.
Chris.
Yeah. No. I already said my 3. I said Caicedo versus Man United 1-0 Chelsea.
Check.
Palmer versus PSG. No. And
Chris, I know what you said. I'm joking.
Oh wow.
Who did this one?
I did not do the. I thought mine was solid.
It wasn't. Maybe it was Oliver.
Oliver, man. Oliver?
Yeah, it was. It was Oliver.
Oh.
Oliver
voted
Enzo.
Meant Villa at home. I don't believe he meant Villa away.
Yeah, did he get?
He put away. He put the A at the end of it.
Yeah, I can't imagine saying Did he even play the whole game?
Were we away for that one? We were away for the loss, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
We were home.
Yes, we lost 2-1 away.
Yeah, but didn't Enzo get subbed on too?
Home.
Didn't Enzo get subbed on?
No, I don't think he did for that one. Game. But yeah, should we announce the winner then?
I think it's obvious, but okay.
I think it is obvious as well.
Number should be.
He meant Villa away in the cup 2 seasons ago. I don't think he meant that. All right. the winner was kind of obvious. It was pretty undisputed. So the winner of individual performance of the season is going to go to Palmer versus Brighton. The 4-0, the 4 goals. There you go. He had an absolutely brilliant game in that one. I think after that one, a lot of us in the fan base, myself included, were touting him as the best player in the world. Yeah, I'll say it. I said he was the best player in the world after that game. Because who the fuck scores 4 goals?
Yeah, but that's mad to say he's the best player in the world.
At the time.
I do think he's as an English player, he's close to the Ballon d'Or.
He had a world-class performance in that game, but he wasn't the best player in the world.
No,
he wasn't even. Yeah,
I was moving mad.
Yeah.
I was moving mad.
And it was because of that rivals developed this big agenda about Palmer.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he still had a great season.
So Chelsea fans, wait for rivals to kill Esteban.
Yeah, bring it on yourself. That's what happens when you start saying stupid stuff.
He's had a great season.
He did have a phenomenal season.
Good start, bad middle, and good end.
Well, I'd say amazing start, if anything, then. And not a great average, bad.
I think he had numbers-wise, he was very good. I don't think
He's also creating a lot of chances, don't you think?
He was putting his shots, obvious shots as well, so, you know.
Yeah.
He's got into a lot of shooting things. So.
You guys need a little bit of a recap. This is the first goal he scored in that game.
Yeah. That was a great assist by Jackson.
It wasn't intentional, I'll tell you that. He just was indecisive. He was like, should I shoot? Oh, wait, let me not.
That was also the game where Sanchez fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the game where
twice.
Palmer saved Sanchez that game.
Hey, Surfer, I didn't want to mention twice because I want to be biased in that.
Twice.
Such a good entrance.
Yeah. Then he scores the penalty here. Obviously, Cole Palmer penalty. This was the same game he scored his first free kick for Chelsea.
Yeah,
which is a brilliant free kick. Brilliant free kick where, you know.
Actually, I have a question, but I'll ask that in the later segment. I think we'll address it.
To be fair, also Palmer could have had a 5th goal because he missed one, but yeah, then he does the near post one against Verbruggen.
He also could have had a crazy assist, but Sanchez, Jackson's shot got clear off the line, so he could have had a crazy assist.
Oh yeah.
That one-time pass where he hit it lovely over the top, like it was a crazy pass.
Yeah, overall, that was a phenomenal game from Palmer, and it was undisputed. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 votes for that one. Everyone pretty much on the panel. Pardon me. Everyone on the panel pretty much voted for it. So
yeah, I thought that should definitely be.
Yeah, it was on everyone's vote.
4 goals in one game.
The runner-up, the second and third place. Second place was Palmer versus PSG. Also, very good shout. And Palmer also could have had a fucking hat trick on that one, which would have been crazy. And then Madueke, because the hat trick he had was 2 on his weak foot, 1 on his strong foot, I believe.
He did have 1 on his weak foot, yeah.
Or it was 1 on his weak foot, 2 on his strong foot.
He definitely had at least 1 on his weak foot.
Yeah, it was a very, very, very good game from Madueke. So that one got
maybe we can read on.
All right, so we're closing in on the end, ladies and gents. We have a few more categories to go, and then we're done for the awards. What happened?
Scott died, man.
Scott had to go do something real quick, so he'll be back. Okay, the next category, ladies and gents, is save of the season.
Easy.
We don't think about this very often. So this one, the panel had to really, really do a deep dive and do some investigating. But yeah, there was 1 nominee for each one. I think we'll keep it 1 nominee.
Yeah, keep that 1.
Yeah, keep that to 1. But three nominations were chosen, and all of it is Sanchez. So the first nominee was Sanchez.
Marshall's a dickhead, man.
Yeah, I felt like that was a dig then.
I didn't mean for it to be a dig, to be so honest with
The way you said it.
you. Sanchez's penalty save against Bournemouth, which Surfer pointed out earlier.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Sanchez's save against Forest at home. I'm trying to remember that one.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Last game of the season.
No, this was at home. So it was
Wait a
when
minute.
we.
Wait a minute.
I remember the save he's talking about.
Oh.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was that the save where he contributed to himself? Because that shouldn't count.
Yeah.
I wonder if it is.
I remember that one. I don't know what game it was though.
He gave the ball away. So that
That
shouldn't
can't.
count.
Look back
If
at the
that's it,
highlights.
nah, DQ man, DQ.
Hey,
All right,
That's
I'll
an
say what the
asterisk
third
on
one
that
is.
Marshall, was that your pick?
No. I picked the next one, which is Sanchez's save versus Dembele, which
Yeah.
that was an incredible save.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an incredible save.
I couldn't
There were
believe
a
he
few
did it.
in there.
I
Like
just
I'll
couldn't
give an
believe it.
honorable shout. Like I'll give an honorable shout for the Huming Sun one.
Yeah,
where he ran
I
across.
had that one in my mind too.
Yeah, Martinelli's one against Arsenal came to mind as well. He had some decent saves, and you missed best performance of the season and worst team performance, best team performance. That's it.
I was listening to it. Who won best individual performance?
Oh, Palmer against Brighton.
Yeah,
the 4 goals.
Fair enough.
That was a clear-cut winner. Everyone voted for that one. So yeah, for this one, I remember the Bournemouth penalty. I think that one was definitely a good shout, just because it kept us in the game and we ended up winning that game 1-0. But I gotta look up this Forest one.
You know about the penalty, right?
The Forest
The
one
Bournemouth
was like
the penalty.
the Forest one was like last minute. I think.
Was it?
I think last
Let me
minutes
check.
of the game.
This is 10-6, so this is the home one. Trying to see which one, because I know this is the one we end up winning 1-1. Oh my
Winning?
god, this is the Nottingham Forest game where Cucurella gets pushed into Enzo.
Sorry, did you say we won 1-1?
No, yeah, we drew 1-1. Sorry, that's what I meant. Oh my god, wait a minute. Let me look at this. Is this it? Hold on. Hurry up. Olaena. Oh, this is actually a good save. Oh my god, yeah, this is actually a decent save. I'm not gonna lie. Here, I'll put it on the screen for you guys to look at it. So, refresher for those of you wondering what we're talking about in terms of the Nottingham Forest home save. This is actually a fucking good save. So, timing, it's in stoppage time, 13 minutes stoppage
I think
time.
I might remember this. Yeah,
Yeah.
he really saved our asses. Was
Yeah.
it like a header or my?
So, this is Olaena, I believe, right? Olaena crosses
Yeah,
it.
I know.
And then I don't know if this is Woods, but it's not Wood. There's the flick, and Sanchez's reaction here is
Yeah,
Also,
wild. Yeah,
that's an incredible save too, actually.
yeah, that actually is a really good save. That's a good
Hey,
save. I'm not gonna lie.
pull it back again.
Oh boy.
Well,
Yeah.
The fact that it also bounces off the ground too, like he's got to react to the bounce on top of the redirection.
Flick on header.
Yeah, it's an impressive save, and it's low too. Like it's a pretty impressive save.
no, that's a very good save. He's actually got some good saving like shots.
Yeah,
this season.
none of us have ever really.
I've never really like been mad at
Negatively
normally
about his
most
stuff,
of saving ability. It's just IQ and.
Oh no,
just-
I don't. I think his saving ability is overrated, but that was a quality save.
He had like what really shots he let in really. I the one at Arsenal, the near post one, but like there's a lot of shots.
Yeah,
he,
the Martinelli
What
one.
shots did he let in really? Okay, Chris.
no, but like what he should have saved, like that one at Arsenal, like maybe there's another one, but like I don't know. There's not many I'd say
Arsenal,
like.
Man City at home, Kovacic. He should have.
Well, yeah,
saved
wait.
that.
City
This where
was
it comes to
not
IQ. You know about the Man City one where he ran out, right?
Thank you.
That has
Thank you,
him
sir.
being a bozo.
Because if I had answered Chris, it's agenda. So thank you, sir.
The
No, because,
Wolves,
like-
the Wolves goal at home. He should have saved.
Okay, yeah, and I can think of the Brighton one too, but like the one of the Brighton goals.
They're up to 4 already.
Yeah.
And we're barely
Four.
thinking.
I don't no. The City one where you say he runs out. That's down to his IQ and just being an idiot.
Mhm.
to me. Like I'm talking about shots you should have saved, like near post or fumbles or whatever.
All right, Chris.
And then the Bournemouth one was also impressive just because, like, again, it kept us in the game, and as a result of it keeping us in the game, we end up winning 1-0 from the Nkunku last minute. Like, that game was insane. If you had Sanchez in your fantasy Premier League that game, which, by the way, I forgot to mention this, chat and panel, if you haven't already joined the Casually Chelsea FPL, the link is actually down below in the description. So join the Casually FPL because I do take that seriously, and I'm going to win this year. Right, Chris?
Say that again.
Doesn't matter.
I know, no, because I honestly think I actually cut out that time.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
sure.
I'd actually paused the thing as well.
Yeah, sure.
Marshall,
Okay.
is there a prize?
The prize is you're washed with compliments at the end of the season.
Okay.
And we might even announce it at the Casually Chelsea Awards next season. How about that? We'll up the ante. We'll give you a round of applause. And yeah, obviously the final one that was mentioned on here that we didn't discuss was the Dembele one. That one was, I don't even know how he saved it. I thought that was a guaranteed goal.
Was we 2-0 up as well? I think it was 2-0
We were
up.
3-0. We were 3-0.
No,
up.
3-0.
Was it 3? I thought it
was
was 2.
Yeah, it was the second half.
The second half.
Well, Chris, you don't pay attention, so
No, it's not about paying attention to you. I'm like
it was about paying attention because we were 3-0 up and it was in the
a
second half.
while ago.
What did we? It was a while ago.
It
3
was
weeks
like 3
ago.
weeks ago.
How do you remember the save then?
I remember the save because it was a very good save. I can't believe he saved it. Like
It was a very
that
good
close-
save, but you don't remember when it happened.
No, I don't remember what minute it happened. No, I don't remember what minute it happened.
55th
I didn't say
minute,
you should know
Chris.
what minute, but you should know.
You're
what
probably
happened
looking up now.
You should know.
No,
you should
no,
know.
no, I just remember.
You should know, Chris. What happened.
No,
Chris, you should know what happened in the second half, and you should know we were 3-0 up.
Okay,
Right.
I got it. Mr. Perfect's here. Yeah, let's see.
Okay, so shall we announce the winner, people?
I've missed you, Chris.
Should we announce the winner, people? All right, we'll announce the winner. All right, the winner of best save of the season goes to Sanchez versus Dembele.
Recency
That was
bias.
a great save.
Recency bias.
No, that's an incredible save.
It was an incredible save. It was a really good save.
3-0 up.
I mean, he kept us in the game.
No.
What do you mean? Hang on. If you're 3-0 up, how can you
I knew you
keep
had
us
it.
in
I
the
knew
game when
it
we're
wasn't
3-0
in
up?
50. Okay, it wasn't in 55 actually.
No, I was wrong. You see, Chris, I thought
How
I
can you
thought it
keep
was
us?
54.
How can we be kept in the game for 3-0 up?
I'll be real though, Andrew. That's 51 minutes. Who knows what happens after that? He even made a
It's
good save
PSG.
after that.
It is
Yeah.
PSG.
Yeah,
Like, we could have balled it.
but he literally saved the. Well, we don't
Fear
know
could
that.
have been
He literally saved the penalty.
But-
We were shit
Yeah, but like
against Bournemouth. We were shit against Bournemouth all game. We were shit.
I don't.
Mm,
Penalties are
Bournemouth
great
hit the-
saves, but like
Bournemouth
I don't
hit
know.
the bar,
about that.
hit the bar twice in the first half.
you know what it
Hit
is?
the
I think it's
post
this
in
angle
the second
that
half. Hit the post in the second half, and we
He couldn't
barely
even-
escaped with a 1-0 win. And he saved the penalty.
Yeah, but quality of opposition. So
Look how close he is. He's in a 6-yard box almost.
Exactly. Quality of opposition. It's Bournemouth.
No, this is almost in a
yeah,
6-yard
but
box.
that's why we rate this one is rated higher.
And it's against PSG.
the
Dembele,
occasion,
you know, goes
the
for 36 goals.
reaction, the heat of the moment.
I mean,
At
it
the
was hard as
moment.
well.
We were 3-0 up.
Yeah, I mean, but like even if that still
This
goes in at
recency
51
bias.
minutes.
The weather.
I don't think. I don't think it's. It is recency, maybe a little
I'll,
bit, but like.
I'll be honest. I voted for this for recency bias because this was the only award I had no answer for. Marshall messaged me. I
Exactly.
woke up at like 8 in the morning, half asleep,
Oh,
reading
yeah.
his message,
I
and just
thought,
typed.
hey, if you think
And I just went Dembele versus PSG. Put the phone down and went back to sleep.
Can I
I'll
tell
put
you
that
this?
straight
Can I
up.
tell you this? Can I tell you this? Can I tell you this? That's not even a good shot from Dembele. He doesn't even connect with it well.
I think he connects a bit well.
No, he doesn't. There's hardly
I think
any
a lot of
power in it.
keepers that. I still think a lot of keepers that end. Yeah, like a
Hardly
lot of
any
keepers just
power
leave
in
it.
Hardly any power in it.
I think it's good
Did it?
reactions. It's just sorted. You lost.
No, an easy save.
You lost.
An easy save.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't really lose in the grand
It's an
scheme. of
easy
things.
height
He
for the
did win.
goalkeeper.
Nah, he
It's
lost
an
his
easy
vote.
save. It's an easy save. In fact,
Yeah.
this is an overrated save.
Next, you said corruption.
Overrated.
Oh my days.
All right, Granddad, go back to school.
I think that was a solid save. I couldn't believe he saved it because just the reaction time and everything. But all right, cool. Another scandalous save of the season for Robert Sanchez on this one. Okay, cool. Now we move into the scrumdiddlyumptious part of the Casually Chelsea Awards. The next category is assist of the season.
And that was a pain in my ass.
It was kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, to do 3? I can't lie, that was a pain.
It was. But for this one, there was 10 nominees. Yes.
I'm not surprised.
I'm changing it to 2 nominees.
There should be one winner. I think there should be one winner, but like, hey,
bro, I have to.
By the way, can I say,
there's
right?
one nominee in here that's just was sure. Cool, carry on.
Can I say, Palmer's, was it? I think Wolves. Palmer's Wolves or West Ham?
It is Newcastle. You're on by the long ball.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that's
my nominees. Yeah.
I think that it's a.
Didn't go through the nominees.
Yeah, let me go through the nominees.
There's got 10 of them.
Because you just mentioned it, I'm going to start with this one. The first nominee is Neto to Jackson, Newcastle. And that's not even the Neto assist. It was because of what Palmer did to get
that's
that.
That's not his assist, man.
Yeah.
No, but it's all
It's a nominee, though.
It's the
2
whole
people
collective
voted for it.
That's terrible.
2 people did vote for it. The next one in here is Palmer's assist in the Conference League to Jackson.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Where he essentially uses Jackson as a wall to score a goal. The other category, the other one nominee in this one is Cowell's assist in the Club World Cup final.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, to who?
For
what's it
for Palmer.
Palmer. Okay.
Yeah, he pings it to him.
That was
I did think
solid.
about that, to be fair.
Yeah, it was a good
I
pass.
forgot that one.
The next nominee on this one is Palmer to Jackson against Crystal Palace. This was the 1-0 or the 1-1, I believe, where we drew. But it was like a counterattack, and it was like Nani to Palmer to Jackson.
Yeah, Jason, you know.
The next one that was in this category was Palmer's assist in the Club World Cup.
Palmer's mentioned a lot, eh?
In PSG in the final.
Yeah.
Then we have Sancho's assist versus Crystal Palace.
What? Who'd you assist?
Crystal Palace away. So I don't.
I actually wrote
probably Palmer,
everything
yeah.
like who persisted who as well in my ones.
There's also Enzo versus Brentford at home. Don't remember that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
The next one is I already know the Surfer's not gonna like this one. The next one in this category was Felix to Nkunku versus Barrow.
Oh, what the fuck? Barrow?
No. Hang on. Surfer, that was me. Let me read you what I said, because I got 1 and went, fuck it. I was looking through the goals and went, Felix versus Barrow, I guess. Because I
should have just left it.
The other one, I think this might have been the one where Surfer just voted 1 instead of voting 3. He's like, fuck it, this is the one.
Well, 3 was too much. I don't know why I did 3.
This one was actually a good one. Nani's cross to Cucurella versus Brentford in the first leg.
Stop saying first leg.
Yeah, you need to stop that in the Premier League.
Sorry.
Yeah,
home or away?
I can't remember.
Oh, like,
home or away? I don't remember.
Look
Ruin the
at
sport,
these-
man.
look at
Ruin
these
the sport.
Americans trying to ruin our sport.
Yeah,
It was the first one, right?
Ruining our sport.
I don't know.
It was the first game. Was it home or away? I
That's
can't
woke
remember.
nonsense.
I don't know.
See, that's why I said the first leg, because it's the first one.
No, because it's not legs. It's home or away.
Yeah, you
It was the first game we played against Brentford.
Yeah, can you not say first or second game? It's like impossible.
All right, let me look it up. I'm sorry. Let me stop the show to look up Chelsea versus Brentford.
No, but
The
if
one
you
that had
said
the earliest
if it's
game.
first leg, then it's the first game.
First leg Premiership playoffs. Let's go.
Oh,
Blue
fuck's
team.
sake. Now I gotta go and look up fucking. Hold up.
It was one. It was
Matches.
2-1 at home in December. He scored
Thank
a header
you.
in the first half.
Yeah, that was a brilliant goal. A brilliant assist from
We've not got to the one I expect to win yet. I'm a little bit worried.
And then the last one in this category is Reece James to Cucurella, Manchester United.
It's if anything else wins,
That assist though, that turn and then pass and then to go 1-0
Is there
up
any?
as well, that-
Is there any other ones in here we want to particularly talk about?
no.
No.
Honestly, most of them are boring, except for that one.
Okay, so let's just get straight to the winner then, ladies and gents. The winner of
I'm not even gonna,
assist of the season
I'm not even gonna win it.
goes to James to Cucurella, Manchester
wow.
United 1-0.
Okay. Yeah, he deserved it. That was a hell of a kick. And the moment about like go one like crazy.
It was this one was undisputed.
It's no one
as well. Every
expected
single
too.
one of
Like the
you voted
turn,
that
how he
one.
did it. I didn't think he could turn like that.
Yeah, it was a brilliant one.
Why-
but
why
there
don't
was
you
some
think
good
he
assists
did
in there.
I ain't seen him turn like that in a while like that. And then ping
Yeah.
it off.
There
He
was
did
some
a whole
great assists
roulette
in
and
that
everything.
one.
Round-
The Nani assist to Cucurella was insane because he cuts inside and he crosses the ball right on the plate for Cucurella, and Cucurella scores a brilliant goal from that one. Like it was actually a
This
really
would be
good
my night,
cross. I was
too.
really impressed. I went through a few for that one. That one was a toughie to pick other ones for. But next season I'll just do 2 nominees because it was a lot to go
crazy
through.
for that.
Yeah, 3 was a lot. 3 was a lot for that one. Hey, this is what we do. We just improve on the quality of the show. But this is the goal that gets the winner.
I thought he was gonna ping it from there, and then he just
Me
turned.
too. Me too. But yeah,
Some
this guy
roulette pass, like-
spins Garnacho, cooks him, and then
The weight of
Cucurella's
that
there.
as well.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
That's what you call a technical player, man.
It was such a wonderful goal. A wonderful header as well. And yeah, just the moment as well. Like I forget what minute this was. But yeah, it was like a bit in the middle of the second half, I want to say.
Wait, is that Garnacho? Oh, it's Garnacho getting spun, isn't it? He's number 17.
It is
Garnacho
indeed.
was the one that
Oh.
got spun. Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
Garnacho.
get this guy too, Navy.
Add that to the laundry
Oh.
list of reasons we should not buy him.
He got spun.
Yeah.
Can't
You know
defend.
what?
For
You know what? I've got the perfect response now. Said it earlier in the stream. Why we shouldn't buy Garnacho if he's going to be 4th choice winger? Just give the Derry kid the minutes then. We got for
Yeah.
Palace. Don't need to spend it on Garnacho anymore.
It's a
That's
waste
what I'm
of
saying.
Garnacho
money.
People are like, but he'll be 4th choice winger. Why the fuck do you need to spend 30 million on
Okay,
a 4th
then just
choice winger?
if he's only be 4, if he's
No,
only
one
It
of
was
the
four
big
mentioned,
choice,
chickens, don't
JC. You just gotta
If it-
listen.
if
I
he's
did
only be
mention
4
it.
choice, then just give the minutes to Derry then. If it's going to be 4 choice, just give the minutes
Well,
to him. Yeah,
You know what I don't
He's
get? Andrew, he doesn't want to like be a bench player at United, and then he's gonna go to United, Chelsea. Be a
No,
No, the
Chris,
reason, no. The reason
just
he doesn't.
go-
No, it's
just
not
go up
him
on the
wanting
perfect-
to leave. Has nothing to do with being a bench player. It's because Amorim does not want him, and because of his attitude and his brother's attitude, the relation there
This
is
is true.
broken down.
Isn't why is the attitude bad? I thought it was because he weren't getting the minutes, like the final, for
Because he's a
example. Right?
bitch. Because he's got the ego of Ronaldo and the footballing ability of Ali Dyer.
Exactly,
No,
like
you're
he's got to have a strong, like he's got to have a reality check if he goes to Chelsea.
No, just give anyone now who says they want him an excuse that it's 4th choice. Just go, no, we'll just give the minutes to Derry.
I'm
That's the-
I'd rather
No,
give
he's-
his minutes to literally anyone else in the squad.
Yeah, no need to spend 30 million on him.
I would rather pay
got
Jordan
Derry.
to-
We got that Derry
Well,
kid
I'm-
for free. So just give it to Derry. Might as well.
It's just a 0
Right.
point. I know he's young, but like I don't see anything coming off of that.
Fuck Garnacho anyway. But that assist was great.
I thought
Like,
United won 60 from there. That's what I don't get.
I don't know.
That's
Like,
why they're
hopefully
not
they
getting
won 30.
That's why we're only monitoring him.
Yeah, like hopefully.
Yeah,
that
we're
is-
not paying
Yes.
60. If we pay 60, I don't know what's happened.
We're never paying 60 for him. It's
No,
never
I,
happened.
He
Okay.
stinks. Awful player. Yeah, that assist was great. Like just the spin, the perfectly weighted cross. from Reece James. Yeah, like that was unreal.
Yeah, everyone pretty much.
It was so thin for our two fullbacks.
This was the one that no one had to research to find. Like, it was everyone's first thought.
No, I'll be honest. I had to remember this by watching the goals, but this was the only one where I looked at it and went, yeah, that goes in immediately. All of the others, I had to kind of quickly skim through the other goals we scored to be like, I'll pick two others, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I also thought about the João Felix one. I didn't vote for it. Actually, I think I did vote for it, actually.
The reason why I didn't want to vote for it, I know I did, is because it was against Barrow. If I'd been in the league, that would have 100% been in there for me.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to pick anything in the FA Cup against Barrow. I didn't want to pick anything in the Conference League because of the level of opposition.
Really? Chris picked Mark Gooey against Shamrock Rovers for performance.
That was me.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I wasn't do that.
It was him for being petty.
He scored a hat trick, Scott.
No, he didn't.
I'm not trying to say this to even like banter Prime, but it's like it's Shamrock Rovers for fuck's sake. Like, like respectfully to Shamrock Rovers, like they're not that good.
Hey, Scott. Oh, when I said Marshall was just being, just doing it to make a dig, Marshall wanted to try and defend himself. Okay.
Like it's Shamrock Rovers. Like if we're gonna say that, like
Scott, we get it. Scott, we get it. Relax, we get it.
And Kunku got a hat trick against Barrow. No one was hyping that performance.
Hey, I said that too, but
yeah, that was brought up.
apparently now Marshall rates them. Apparently now Marshall rates the mighty Shamrock Rovers. Crazy.
Man, the assist that I don't think got a nomination, but I do want to shout out just because I thought it was very good. Is the Caicedo one for Jackson against West Ham?
Oh, I thought about that one.
The first time pass, like perfectly weighted for him to run onto. I didn't end up nominating it, and I probably should have done it instead of the Felix one, in all honesty. But like, I did see that, and I thought that was quite good. But honestly,
he did the same thing against Liverpool.
Say again?
He did the same thing against Liverpool.
No, fair enough. I genuinely forgot.
But okay. So we got 3 more categories left, ladies and gents. If you're enjoying the stream, by all means, smash a like, subscribe. Okay. One of the last 3 is goal of the season. I asked the panel to nominate 3.
If 3. Any are from any Conference League or any Barrow.
I don't think the Conference League any of it. Okay,
guys, there was 13 nominations for this one.
I'm not surprised. I'm not, to be fair, after seeing some of the goals we scored,
there's a lot of.
I'm not surprised.
We all got 3 picks, Marshall. I expect at least one to be one of Dude's hat trick. I expect that, okay, from you. So.
Okay, let's go through it. Let's go through it. Okay. So, first on the nominations was the Reece James free kick against Bournemouth.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, why
that was
did I
a
do
brilliant
that
free
one?
kick.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that one. What the fuck did I not do that? Oh.
Last minute 2-2 at home.
Last minute, hits the post and goes in. Like, that was a brilliant
It went
free
in.
kick.
It was in the corner, yeah.
Yeah.
Did Reece score 3 free kicks this season?
2, I think.
2, I
think. I don't know. 2, definitely.
He scored 3 if you want to count international duty.
Oh, yeah, he did to do it.
Did he not score 1 in the Conference League?
No, it was low driven, like open play.
He did. Prime is right. He has 4 of them.
Remember in the second
it was against
half.
Astana, I think.
Yeah, because we had a stinky first half. Second half, he backed the free kick, and then the game became a lot easier.
Was it from the left side of the field?
I don't know if it was Astana, but I remember it was the.
I only remember.
No one remembers.
I don't even remember the Bournemouth one. I'll be honest. I only remember.
I remember the Bournemouth one. I
No.
remember it. I regret not
one
picking
was
it.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Like I nominated a free kick, but it wasn't this one. I thought it was a better free kick.
All right, so let me go to the second nomination.
Yeah, the Club World Cup. Yeah.
Okay, goal of the season. This one makes sense for goal of the season. I understand this one. Cole Palmer to Neto to Jackson, Newcastle.
That's why he looked at the assist as well. Yeah.
Very good move. Very good move.
Yeah.
Would you want to? So for next year, do you guys want me for plays like this? You want me to do goal of the season, keep it goal of the season, or should we have a play of the season category?
No, I still have goal of the season because goal
of the season. I think that makes the most sense.
Because people, when they think of goals, think of like what makes a great goal to
Oh,
people is
happened, yeah.
some think it's like a great team move that's finished off. It might not be the
Which
most.
we had a few of
spectacular finish.
those in Maresca.
Like that's more of a team goal. Whereas like
Yeah.
my I'll be honest, my picks were just an amazing goal in terms of the moment rather than anything the
Yeah.
whole team.
Do you remember like
Mm-hmm.
I know it's, like you said team play. I always remember that Arsenal goal like back years ago, like 5 players passing between each other,
Mhm.
and I think Cazorla's there as well. Like he was one involved in that passing goal. I don't know why I remember that one, but it's Arsenal. But yeah,
The third nominee in this category, KDH versus Copenhagen.
oh,
What?
Hey,
well done,
have
Kate.
Chris, have
Oh,
That's
I
the
did
one-
not. I did not. Yeah, I know you joke.
He-
I did not vote
he-
any Conference League goal.
This is the one where he dribbles past like 4 or 5 players to score a goal.
Did he?
Fucking hell.
Yes.
I don't
He
remember
actually- It
Yeah,
was actually
I
a
swear, I
decent
swear
goal.
this is the one. If I remember it correctly, their defender kicks it off of him into space, which he scores from.
Yes.
Oh, for Christ's
Oh
sake.
man!
But he still dribbled past like
I
2
wanna
or 3
know, by the way,
players.
Still counts.
Who-
Yeah,
it was
still
a good
counts.
Who nominated this?
Prime.
The next one on the category
Marshall. It
is
was 100%.
Palmer's lob against Wolves.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That was good. I debated that, but I didn't go for it.
The fifth in this category, which I'm surprised this one actually made it in, but to be fair, it is actually kind of a good goal. Once again, making a return is James's pass to Cucurella versus Manchester United.
the moment of it as well was really good. So
It was a good moment. That is true. That is a good moment. Sixth in the category is, or the sixth nominee, Palmer's double fake against PSG. So the second goal, I believe.
yeah, second one.
Yeah, that was an impressive goal. I'm not gonna lie. Seventh nominee, Enzo's goal versus Aston Villa at home.
Oh, that's one with Todd Benz, right? Oh
No,
my-
that's the season
No.
before.
Okay.
Yeah, this one I believe it was crossed into him and he scores it or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's passing to him by Palmer, and
Is it the one that like pops up and he hits it on the half?
the touch pops it up and it's a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember now. Yep.
Yeah.
Eighth nominee in the category, and of course this one made it. Palmer's free kick versus Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a really good goal.
That's a free kick I was talking about.
Yeah.
Best free
Ninth
kick of
nominee
the-
in the category is Cucurella's long shot on the ground versus Leicester.
I debated this one as well.
Yeah. No, like that was it made us win 1-0, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We won as a result of
I know
was
it's
that.
a
against
1-0
Leicester,
winning
but like
against
that was a
Right.
good goal.
This
It's
is
Premier League, though. It's not
I was
Conference.
actually really happy people voted for this one. This is actually a good shout because I forgot about it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't forget about it, but there were so many goals. João Pedro's first goal against Fluminense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went off my mind.
It's a
That's
brilliant goal. It is a
very
brilliant
good
goal.
goal.
It was a brilliant goal.
I'm glad that's it.
Another one that was nominated, 11th, Sancho's goal versus Spurs.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, fair play.
That was a
I
good
think
one.
I think that Sancho goal actually came off to put the João Pedro one on my free.
Dude, I had to take a few off. I'll do some special shouts at the end. 12th in the nominations list is Neto's last minute goal against Fulham.
Yeah, because of what I meant. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
where he
good shot.
volleys it and blasts it
The
right
whole
past
thing, the touch, the turn, the first time.
It was a
Well, not
brilliant
that
goal. Brilliant goal. And then the last in the nomination, but certainly not the least, is Reece James's free kick against Benfica.
Yeah, that was a good free kick.
These are all really good goals. All really good goals.
Goals
I'll
are
say
a lot
this.
easier to assist for this.
Reece's
Like,
free kick against Benfica, that was number one for me.
Yeah, that was a really good goal. Like just from the point of like how difficult it is to normally do that, the caliber, the angle, the caliber of the situation, right? Like the it's in the middle of the tournament, and just the intelligence to pay attention to that little detail and have the precision to do it. It's impressive. I'll say right now, I also wanted to give a special shout out to, I think it was Jackson versus Leicester, where he bullies FaZe, I believe, right? and then he kind of does like a little juggle with the ball, and then he scores. He has like a really nice touch with the ball, and then he scores. That was a really good goal from Jackson.
What? I'm surprised you ain't put in Cuckoo goal for the Club World Cup. Like, you know, you're going to number that for life.
It's not goal of the season, though.
No, it's not goal of the season for you?
I'm surprised the Palmer one against Villa didn't make it.
Wait, which one was that?
Against Villa.
So in the second half, we pinsed it top corner.
Marshall.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a very nice.
What were your
It's outside the box.
My picks were the Reece James free kick against Bournemouth, the Cole Palmer one to Neto Jackson, and I did vote for the KDH one.
Of course. So
You're absolutely criminal, you know.
So our signing of the season didn't have a goal of the season. Crazy.
No.
Now?
Well, he is in the category. It's the Fulham one.
So you didn't put the hat trick he scored.
Wait. Well, why we didn't vote for him signing of the season? Mark Guiu?
Oh yeah, I put him in there.
Oh, he okay.
I thought you put Guiu in there.
Okay.
I put him in there.
Yeah. But
The
also,
one on that list, and I know CA Mappa has mentioned it, and it was a consideration, is the Caicedo volley against United.
Yeah.
Or half volley.
Caicedo volley against United. Mudryk had some nice goals in the Conference League as well, to be
I
fair.
get like he did, but again,
it would have been one of the goals up there if it wasn't ruled for offside, would have been Caicedo's against Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been up there, but it was ruled for offside.
You're right, Marshall, with the Mudryk thing. It's just that again, like I was not putting goal of the season against from a goal from a Conference League or a cup. I just wasn't. Unless it had been like a latter round of the cup or something against, like, say we'd scored against Newcastle, even though we'd lost, and it was a good goal, maybe. I was not putting goals against Panathinaikos and Noah and Astana. I just wasn't.
But on that note, though, to be fair, also, like, Sancho has two shout outs as well, outside of the Spurs one, because his Ipswich one was rucking. The Ipswich one he scored where he equalizes was a really good goal, and then his goal in the final against Betis was also a really solid goal, where he just curls it in. Like, those are nice goals as well. So we scored a lot of really, really good goals this season.
What a lot of goals.
Yeah. Anyone else want to talk about anything else, or did we forget to mention any special shout outs before we announce?
No, I will say my only one really good shout I thought for me is that Palmer chip. Like, that was class. Like, just the way he did it.
Lob.
Like, I just love, like, when it's a good chip. I mean, I forgot about João Pedro's like that. I've just forgot about some reason that one. Like, that was amazing as well for João Pedro. But like, yeah, like, I don't know. I like to see a good chip goal as well. And yeah, that
is true. But yeah, this was 13 different nominees because everyone had different favorite goals. It was insane to see. But all right, we'll announce the winner then. The winner of Goal of the Season for the 24-25 season of the Casually Chelsea Award Show goes to Palmer's free kick against Brighton.
Okay. Is it different?
I feel the same way, Prime. I feel the same way.
What, because your KDH didn't win?
No, because I thought Reece James's goal against Bournemouth was a lot better.
Yeah.
No, not even that.
No, it's not a stinking chance in hell.
Wait, you're about like
Benfica, right? Not a stinking chance in hell was that better than Cole Palmer's. It was closer, a lot closer to goal than Cole Palmer's.
I would say if one of Reece James's was going to win, it would be the Benfica one.
Yeah, the Benfica one.
What are you doing
there? I would have done either or.
Cole Palmer, there's a different type of sound with Cole Palmer's goal winning as well. That wasn't a regular cheering when Cole Palmer's won.
Palmer's was the best. Like,
that was an outrageous free kick.
Yeah, that I can't lie.
Look at how far it is.
Yeah, it's far.
And it's top bins as well, by the way.
Yeah, like bins. You can't, and it's close to the keeper too. By the way, the keeper's closer to it.
Bro, that's look at that free kick.
I'll put up the Reece James one.
Yeah, the one against is at Bournemouth, right?
I want the Bournemouth one. I'll put up, and then I'll put up the Benfica one.
Oh.
So just remember the distance, guys, because listen, the winner is decided. This is the winner, right?
You guys remember the distance. That's the far
distance. Second place was sorry.
I think Palmer's free kick is quality, but like I think
second place was João Pedro, by the way.
Good.
Even João Pedro's one is better than this one.
Really? I mean, it is in play.
Bro, this free kick is quality. It is. But like, I think people are putting it higher than it should be because of the 4 goals.
Yeah. I didn't vote this, but I hear this one. This one's the. banger.
So, what did I say? Bournemouth, Chelsea, Reece James. I'll just put that just to clarity's sake.
All caps.
Yeah, I have caps on. Come on. Come on.
TikTok. Just skip it, maybe.
I think it's because I have ad blocker on.
Yeah, bro, you can see from the distance it's closer, man.
Remember the distance, you say?
But I mean, yeah, it is closer. By much, I don't know if by much, but
no, the Benfica one's better than this.
Yeah, I'll show you the Benfica one afterwards.
This one's
like
nice.
The precision, like
yeah, like it's reached like.
Chris,
yeah.
you should remember. You're.
No, I know this. Amazing goal, but like,
hang on.
just.
You know why I won't put this one in it, by the way, is because if Kepa isn't a moron, is it Kepa that's in goal in this game? Or
it's not Kepa. It's not Kepa.
If the goalkeeper isn't a moron, he probably saves this or gets closer. That guy on the right hand, bro. Look at the step he takes.
But the keeper's not. Go expect the other side probably more.
Yeah, but Scott, we've also seen Reece score 3 other quality free kicks.
Look at where he.
No,
we're
talking about this free kick. Like to me,
I hear you saying the keeper should do better, but like Reece is just a master at free kicks. Like
it's
quality.
Like, I understand, but I'm saying if the argument is there's a better Reece James free kick, it's the Benfica one.
I agree. I also agree.
Let me
you kind of expect Reece to go over the wall instead, but
yeah, and the fact that Reece,
I'm going the other side.
Like the Benfica free kick from Reece.
No, it's
like
sooner.
Some people could probably say the keeper should do better. I don't. I give full credit to Reece for that.
Oh, it's right there. All right, let's look at the distance.
This angle is just dirty.
It's a mad angle. You're not.
The angle is kind. You know what? Yeah, the angle of this.
I
is
can't believe
crazy.
you said this.
You should not be able to score from this angle.
You shouldn't be shooting.
It should be a cross.
The fact that Reece fakes out the goalkeeper, it's class. Look where he puts it in as well.
Now I regret the Bournemouth one because now that I look at this one, I'm like, you know what? This was actually a tougher one.
Yeah. Look.
So this would have gotten my vote. In hindsight. Let me look at another angle of it.
The keeper just was not expected. It reminded me of like almost like in a sense David Luiz against Liverpool.
But you know why? For me, I still say the Palmer one's better. For me, this keeper still makes an error in this. Like,
no, he's like
the accuracy is so insane.
It's not a goalkeeper error. It's not a
I don't know my Scott actually because
it's a goalkeeper error.
No, but you know what? I wouldn't blame the goalkeeper because I'm not expecting anyone to shoot from there. It's crazy.
You're gonna be marking
that's part of it though in terms of the goalkeeper. Like the reason Reece James can shoot that and have the chance to score is because the goalkeeper steps out. That's why I'm saying for me, the Palmer one's better because there is quite literally that Palmer one. The goalkeeper can't do anything. The goalkeeper can quite literally do nothing.
Yeah, most goalkeepers would do that, and still most players would not attempt that. So, like as a goalkeeper, I'm expecting the cross to come in. I'm not gonna stand in an area expecting them to shoot on goal and not be prepared for the cross.
And if they do actually go for a shot, normally the keeper has it covered.
The keeper's not saving that. Like he gets fingertips to it. He can't do anything more.
Oh no, yeah, like that free kick was obviously like a massive.
Wait, Marco, pull it back a bit. Play it again.
But like Scott, like that free kick about Reece James scored, like that had to be perfect.
Wait, it's not.
Just to catch the keeper off.
If that guy doesn't jump, does that not hit him?
No, it doesn't hit him. It's clear.
No, but he jumps out of the way though.
Does he? I thought he just tried getting away. He just missed it.
Maybe it's the angle, but it looks like he jumps out of the way.
No, I hear because he turns his back a bit, doesn't he? So it just looks like he's moved out of the way. God,
this was a really.
We're seeing.
I don't know. Yeah, just a bunch of blurs. But yeah,
you can't tell from that.
I don't know. I'm giving it to Reece's one, bro. Because I'm looking at that as a goalkeeper. I'm not expecting that.
No, I agree.
I don't think it hits Welbeck.
Bro, he doesn't even jump out the way, bro. He
Oh,
can't
wow.
get
It
Maybe
clears
no,
the full
it was
jumping
angle.
man. It
Okay,
clears
it
the
was
full jumping
angle.
man.
It was angle. It was angle first.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still
I
giving
think
it to
Ruin gets a hand. There's a finger on it, but yeah. Look at this
How
guy.
tall is he?
Look at this guy right here.
Yeah, he has the best angle on.
Yeah, you can't believe it, man.
Yeah, but no, I'm
Bro,
still
that's-
giving it to Reese,
That's
bro.
a 6'4" man, by the way.
I'm still
Like,
giving.
That's a tall
I'm
kid.
still saying it's Reese's one. Bro.
I agree with Prime on that one, but I also understand the other argument. I
Well,
also
two of you are
understand
wrong,
the
so
other
it's
argument.
fine.
I get it. I'm not gonna hate on it because it is a good goal regardless.
Not
We
the
do love
free
our
kick against Bournemouth.
goals.
Nope.
Yeah, I take that one back. After seeing the Benfica one, the Benfica one's better.
That one's
The Benfica one's definitely better. But yeah, all right, cool. That's the best goal of the season category sealed and done. On to most improved player of the
quite
season.
easy, I think.
I thought we were going worst goal of the season scored. I thought we were doing it.
Worst goal of the season. Should I add that category for
One
next?
of, yeah, it's one of the own goals that was scored.
Any goal in the
Oh.
group stage of the Conference League.
So
Rather than
literally,
rest of the
worst
season.
hat trick of the season in Kunku.
I mean, remember Jackson when people said then Jackson worst hat trick against 9-men Tottenham.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty bad hat trick too. Technically.
No, it's just a frustrating. I don't think it's
Yeah.
such a thing as a bad hat trick. It's
I
just
don't
a
think it was a
frustrating
bad,
hat
yeah.
trick. That's what I call it.
Cool. Let's go on to this last one. Most improved player. Each panel got to vote one
I feel
nominee
like
for
chat's
this
spitting
one.
on that one. I feel like
18,
And there was
18
two.
nominations. Let's go.
Two nominations for this one.
I feel like this is quite neat. Like this probably is a bit of a walkover. To be honest.
one of them's gonna be Gusto.
I thought it was going to be a walk in the park too, Scott. But to be fair, the other
They're good.
nomination was actually they're both good conversation. They're both good
Yeah.
shots. To be fair, the first nominee is going to be none other than Enzo Fernandez.
Okay.
Yeah, no surprise there. And then our second nominee is gonna go to Levi Colwell.
And for the boys, we get to prove ourselves. You know, everyone's been talking a lot of shit about us this season. Done
Boo!
it.
You've got to leave.
Yeah. So it was between Levi Cole and Enzo. And to be fair, I
mean, that's
I
a good
hear
shout.
them. I hear both of them. To be fair,
Yeah, I don't.
I
I
think-
always think Enzo
I
was
hear
still
one
good
more than
last
the other.
season.
But yeah,
Like,
Colwell end of the season. Colwell ended up being
even the
top.
start was still good. It's just the
The
middle
start
part.
was all right. I feel like the
No,
start he
with
was
him and
being.
Fofana, he was still good.
I think in the start we were having these debates, right? That is it Colwell being good or is Fofana covering up for a lot of his deficiencies?
No, yeah, but
I thought Cole had
back at
attitude.
it,
problems a
They
little bit.
they were just a good partnership for each other. Their
Mhm.
strengths complemented their weaknesses.
You see, even the chats like debating each other. Has to be Enzo.
I
Levi's
mean, yeah,
clear.
it's a tough one for me.
I don't think it
said-
was. Personally.
I said Colwell,
Yeah, I said Cole.
and wait, Chris, you also said Colwell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Wow.
changing mine. I'm changing mine to Enzo.
Okay.
But why'd you guys say Colwell?
Chris, you speak first.
Okay. The reason I say Colwell, maybe it's not really a fault of his, but you go from like last season, like he wasn't that great at all, but like in all fairness, he did play left back majority, and I felt like he needed to play centre back, and he definitely had rough patches in this season, but like I felt like at the start of the season he was quite calm and good. His passing ability was still obviously great, and yeah, I just felt like he improved from like last season to this season drastically with like Enzo. And I felt like Enzo was still good last season. It's just this season, yeah, he went on another level, I still think, but like I'd give it Cole, and I think Cole has matured as a player a lot more. His attitude has got better too. On the field, I remember like a few times early on in the season that Man City one, he kept pushed off the ball and he'd cry about it, and yeah, wouldn't get back up. But yeah, maturity, I think he improved, and yeah, on the field as well, like just ability wise and reading the game, it's improved.
Prime
And
anything you
I can see Colwell now, by the way, as being our main centre back for the next 5 years at least. I can see
Oh,
it.
wow.
But
Yeah, no, I can see that too. Prime, anything you want to add to that?
these are two players I've been highly critical of at Chelsea. But with Enzo Fernandez, I never denied the talent that he had. My big thing with Enzo was like the lack of fitness, which again, looking back, I got to realize what was actually going on with him last season with the whole hernia thing, and just Poch being just Poch. And then he had a bit of a slow start to the season, but also he had surgery, so I didn't really crucify him about it. But again, his talent, I've never denied how good he is. Colwell is someone who I had never rated. I watched him in the back end of the season when he was at Huddersfield, wasn't impressed. At Brighton, wasn't impressed. Under Poch, yes, fine, he played the season as a left back, but even kind of the fundamentals and stuff, I didn't really see anything. But this season, the first 3-4 months when he played well, he was playing well with Colwell, Fofana as a partnership. I don't think he was like brilliant every game, but him and Fofana as a partnership actually working, complementing each other. And it's a shame that Fofana got injured, and then we just fell off as a team entirely for the most part. But in the back end of the season, seeing him actually step up as a leader and grow this mentality, this last 3 months is the sort of player people have been telling me Colwell is. And that's why I'm saying most improved. And also, I don't think I could have put anyone else really in that list from what we had.
So I'm hearing people say Cucurella in the chat, and I think I can speak for the panel. Cucurella never really improved this season. He's just stayed at a level. He was good this whole season.
It's not even necessarily that. Like, I need people to like understand certain things as well in terms of like it's also what the level they went from, right? Like, I'm not saying it's the reason I'm saying no to Caicedo. Caicedo was already one of the best midfielders in the league.
Yeah,
it's just a case of like
we didn't want him sold 10 months ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's like Caicedo's one of the best midfielders in the league. It's just a case of he had a manager like that was just leaving him on an island. Cucurella, the season before we bought him, was the best left back in the league.
Yeah,
the season before we bought him, he had a season where like he was I
don't even think he was like awful. He was underwhelming, but like
he was bad. The whole also there was a bunch of stuff going on. Like, I don't even think bad. I think he was underwhelming, but the whole club was in disarray. The team was in disarray. Like, but in terms of under Poch, people underestimate just how good he was under Poch. People think he was very good under
Poch. Yeah.
He was good, like, because he didn't start the season playing. He started as playing at right back, and he was good at right back. Much better than what Gusto was doing at left back. But
Mafia, you got to remember, Cucurella came into the season having won the Euros after having a very good last tail end of the season where he started to invert under Poch. Like, to say improved would mean like he was bad at one point this season, which he wasn't, and he was in contention for player of the season this season. So it's not like we're not
I was saying, when you look at like the players we're talking about, where they came from, like what they were doing both last season and also this season as well.
True.
Because that's the bigger thing for me when I say like improvement as well, because moving on to like Enzo, for example, which is who I voted for. The reason I voted for him is from a few reasons. Number one, I mentioned earlier, he spent 3 months being a complete detriment to the team, being absolutely shocking at every single part of the game. Like, his passing sucked. Defensively, he was a cone. He wasn't a leader on the pitch. He was offering you nothing for basically 3 months.
On top of that, the controversy that he came into when the season started.
But forgetting that for a second, but I understand that takes part of it. He went from that to being, we mentioned earlier, in contention for player of the season.
Yeah,
he was.
That's true.
Like, incredible after those first 3 months. Like, and the part of it is like most improved. He is a player who, in terms of his actual ability, like Caicedo and Cucurella Oh, fuck off, man.
Right on cue. Welcome, Calm.
like Caicedo and Cucurella, for example, like we mentioned, I don't think they improved as players. They just got to the level that most of us knew they were at. Enzo Fernandez actually improved. Not a single person thought he was going to become what he became this season as a 10 is everything Poch tried to turn him to last season, but failed.
Not
in
even
terms of
just
a box crashing,
Enzo,
that was able to both provide outside the box and inside the box. We spoke about it. He was one of his goals was nominated for goal of the season.
Yep.
Like he had the goal against Villa, the goal against Spurs, the goals against who else did he score against? I can't remember.
A few goals this season.
But it's like he added that to his game. That was something he didn't have prior to this, really. He also improved defensively. Like he has improved defensively. He went, like I said, from being a cone, like it was his weakest part of his game, and it probably still is the weakest.
He did get called a cone.
It's nowhere near.
He did.
It's nowhere near as weak as it was. That's improved under Enzo Maresca. So part of him improving, and just in terms of performances, he's actually improved his actual ability and footballing skills. So and like I said, just the level he performed at. If it hadn't have been for those 3 months, he would have been in contention for player of the season.
Not just that as a 10, like the way Enzo's developed as just an all-action midfielder that can do everything. That's why, again, I put him down for performance of the season for his role in the Club World Cup final. The way he was all over Vitinha, who, I didn't expect him to be able to do that role. I didn't think he could do that sort of role. I would have played, if you had asked me, I would have played like Caicedo and Lavia. Lavia was out injured, but I would have been tempted to play Santos or have someone else try and man-mark Vitinha. Maybe play Caicedo.
People were saying that, yeah.
And no one thought you would put Enzo on there. The fact that Enzo did that and bossed the game against him, Enzo deserves his flowers. But that's why I don't put Enzo down as most improved player. As much as I've criticized him, I've never ever denied his talent. I have slated Colwell.
Talking about the talent thing,
slated Colwell.
We already did Mafia. Flop of the season was
flop of the season is worst signing, which was Felix.
Yeah. Felix is flop.
What I will say about the Enzo thing, I hear Prime's point, but we're talking about a player who, for reasons outside of his control last season, was viewed as a waste of money, vastly overpaid, and this, that, and the other. Not a single person I was talking about his price.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a single person is talking about the 100 million that we spent for him. And even though the fact that we overpaid, because we probably overpaid for Caicedo as well, but it doesn't matter because they're incredible. They're now incredible.
If you want those top class players, you have to overpay anyway.
No one is talking about the 105 million we spent for him anymore because he's performing week in and week out.
And Mafia, I understand your arguments about he came in winning trophies, World Cup, and the expectation the player was always there. I understand that. You can make the same argument with the hype that was around Levi Colwell. He came into this Chelsea team with the performance he had at Brighton, where people were like, wow, he was one of Brighton's best players. We were fighting Brighton to keep him. Liverpool were putting in a bid for him. PSG
Man City looked
him.
at him as well.
Yeah,
I remember that. And I said I wouldn't stand for less than 90 million.
And this was at the time where a lot of fans were saying, watch, Blue Co is going to sell him for pure profit, all this and that. And it was one of those cases where it's like, Curry, check your DMs. But it was one of those things that people were saying, oh, this guy is the next John Terry, all this and that. Comes into the Poch season and he looks like shit. And everyone was thinking this guy is not good enough. And even earlier this season, people were saying this guy's not good enough. The attitude issues.
Sorry, Enzo was not good all the season. We have eyes. He stank for 3 months.
Yeah, he got benched against Manchester United. He got benched against Manchester United.
There were multiple streams and multiple people saying this guy should be benched for Lavia when Lavia comes back.
I mean, some people saying he should be sold as well.
Because
now, I will say with Enzo, the first few months of the season, I personally will put it down to him still getting fitness from the surgery.
That's Brian, whatever the reason.
Hold on, Scott. However, I will still stand by. Early in the season, I was still saying our best midfield is without Enzo starting. And I was also thinking Santos will displace Enzo because I didn't think Enzo, as much as, again, I've never denied his quality, I didn't think Enzo's like physicality and work rate could ever match this league. And he's proving that he can handle this league quite comfortably.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying.
Again, I personally would still put Colwell in as most improved player. Personally, just in terms of the things I've said against Colwell, but Enzo, I've never denied his talent.
What I will say is as a general for both these players, it speaks volumes on both of them, by the way. That the turnaround both of them have had for differing things. And well, not even just different things, but kind of the same stuff in terms of both of them have had ability to differing levels maybe, but both of them have had ability or have had hype around them. They're both seen as potential leaders, but never really until they had to kind of came into that role.
Yeah.
And both had their issues, whether it was like mentality wise from Enzo and from Colwell especially, but managed to turn it around and to the point where like these guys are leaders on the football pitch. You can see that they are two guys who are basically written in pen start, which you couldn't say even 5 months into the season.
That's true.
Like Enzo maybe because he had picked up at that point, but even then you could probably make the argument, when Lavia is fit, maybe he comes back in, or do you play all three of you? You had to have debates. Those two are comfortably written in pen starters next season.
And these are two players that, what was like, if you look even a year ago, the weaknesses that we all said that they had, they arguably don't have them anymore. We're looking at Colwell and saying that instead of saying get rid, we're saying bring in a partner for him. Enzo, we're looking at Santos and saying, bro, it's a long day for you now. Like, that's the big improvement. And again, it goes back now to, does anyone want to give Maresca the flowers? Because a year ago we were saying sell those two. And now they're part of our spine.
And it's like I said earlier, and you can say this with Cole as well, in terms of certain things. Maresca takes a lot of credit because he actually got these guys, developed them in terms of develop them in terms of their actual attributes. Like, and he's done that with other players as well, just maybe not to as much of a degree.
Yeah,
in his entire year last season, Pochettino failed to develop a single player, by the way. Failed to develop a single player. Because even the players that performed well didn't develop anything. Like, Conor Gallagher played well, he didn't develop anything. He just used his strengths, which was pressing. But Conor Gallagher suddenly become this amazing passer or this amazingly perceptive positional player who knew how to play in the pockets and shit. He just knew how to run and press, and that's all Pochettino wanted.
Yeah, that's when people feel nice.
We got one more, Chris.
He took players that hadn't played this system before and hadn't done certain things he wanted and even like things they hadn't done before, and managed to get them to do it.
Yeah. It's an impressive season for both of them. And even JC, what you're saying right here, like, I don't think anyone ever questioned this about Enzo. Like, you're not wrong in saying this. But that's the thing. Like, this wasn't what we criticized Enzo for. We criticized Enzo for the fact that defensively he was a liability. The amount of times he would leave Caicedo on an island under Poch's system, right? The lack of performances, the amount of times that it would become a basketball game whenever Enzo would be on the pitch. We would lose control. Like, this was all criticisms that if we do exactly what you say, it's exactly what we were doing back in September, October, when we were criticizing Enzo Fernandez. And in that same token, same thing with Levi Colwell, the attitude issues, the fact that, he wasn't aggressive enough. People were on Twitter saying, what is Levi Colwell's best attributes? And people didn't really have an answer. Like, it was these players were so heavily criticized in the beginning of the season. And now, if you look at them now, completely change the outlook of how we're going to look forward into building this team. And even some people accepting the fact that, Enzo Fernandez is vice captain. Levi Colwell is one of the ones that's going to lead this team in the future, so on and so forth. And everyone in this panel should be ashamed because no one voted for Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Fucking.
Wait, Kepa for most improved player?
Yeah, man. He's still our player. He was. But
Is there, genuinely speaking, by the way, is there anyone else you think deserves a shout for this?
No.
Not really.
Only thing I'd say maybe Reece James for his injuries, like he improved his injury, like
That's
crazy
about
difference.
it. That's the
yeah,
only
but
thing I
that's
can
just
think of.
military.
But Maresca
just
has not
injuries.
improved recently.
Most
Chalobah, I
improved
think, is
fit.
I would say wait, hang on. I would say Musk could help that because he didn't actually rush him.
CP. Actually, that's not a bad shout. CP's in the
Wait.
background. He's gonna come in for the final one. KDH.
No.
KDH did kind of turn it
Tell you
around.
what, Achimpong's not a bad shout. He just didn't get a lot of game time. Is it not?
He
Like,
didn't get enough game time.
yeah,
Neto is another one too. You could put the
That's
argument
another one I
for.
was thinking about.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean, he
Wait,
improved his
how
goal
much
scoring
improved
ability.
Tosin as well. Yeah,
Most
Tosin's not a bad
improved
shot.
player doesn't count for a signing, does it?
No,
I
it
would
can count.
say,
Yeah,
I
it
would
can count.
say it can do if they improve massively across the season. Like, that's what I would
I don't
say.
think so. I think most improved player should only count for a player that was in the squad. No,
Well,
I
next
feel
year
like
we'll
maybe
know now
improving the
for
other team,
players
though.
that are even
Say we
signings
got-
can count as
I don't
that.
know. We got Ganacho and he balled out of Chelsea. What a
I'd
player
say,
he
I'd
improved.
say for me, for a signing to have to get it, they'd have to be that bad to like the shift
I'm
across the
sorry,
season would
guys.
have to be massive, which I
I
think
don't
Net-
think anyone in this panel is gonna admit
because
Sanchez.
like by that I mean, actually, if I say what I want to say, it'll cause an argument. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
trying to
ain't
get-
got
trying to
much
wrap up the
use
stream.
in me.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Caicedo doesn't get. How does bro? Jay, I'd love to understand, but how does Caicedo, who played incredible, was player of the season, the entire season, get most improved?
Yeah. How is the
Nah,
most
like
improved?
Caicedo's Caicedo,
Guys,
man.
I feel like chat. Sometimes you guys disillusion
What's the
me.
meaning of it?
Chat. Improvement means you start off here and then you go up to here.
Yeah, no, but
Caicedo was
Marshall-
here most of the season.
People are
Even last season when he wasn't left on an island, he was very good.
No, but people are still under the impression Caicedo stunk last year because of the first couple of.
He didn't
Well, yeah.
though.
I know.
People
but that's-
Last
people-
JC.
right.
We're talking about
Alright,
this season.
hold on.
Okay.
No. But JC, even if you want to use last season, then it's Enzo by a fucking lands or Cole by a
Yeah.
fucking landslide.
Yeah, Cole was.
Yeah, but again, that's
he
the
was
narrative.
very
That's-
poor last
We're not
season, anyway.
talking about in their career. We're talking about the players
Well,
this
even
season.
if you're using last season.
Also, again, showed this level at Brighton. It was just at Brighton,
Yeah.
so no one gave a shit.
Yeah. But all right,
You
shall
know,
we reveal
well-
the winner?
Oh shit, the winner
Also,
too.
wait, I just say
I thought it was just the debate.
Enzo being because the way we play at times can leave a Caicedo isolated. But you know why that also doesn't happen? Because Enzo's fit now.
This is true as well.
Yeah.
This
So
is true.
Maresca managing players and their fitness.
Yeah, he did it so well.
Yeah.
That's why I liked him a lot.
That fat bastard. You might never mind. Sorry.
No, that fat bastard, he was a
All
terrorist.
right. The winner of most improved player of the season goes to Enzo Fernandez.
Really?
Yeah. It was 4 votes. It was 4 votes to 2. 2 people
Wow.
voted for Colwell. But
Me
Colwell
and
was a good
Simon are the
shout.
only one,
I
eh?
will say, like, even though I did vote for Enzo, I don't think you could have had a wrong answer there personally.
Yeah, either or I think is not a bad
Yeah, I
answer.
feel like
as
that's a
well.
little bit of a robbery.
I thought of Enzo and I was like, no, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind. Levi was robbed, but I don't mind Enzo.
Big up CP. I wanted you to join in on this last one, which is the final category for tonight's show. And big up to every single one of you who joined in
Oh,
and
man,
listened to the show.
he is someone who always backed Cole. I'll give him the credit. Always backed Cole.
You know, I just want to say something. A certain host here tried to out me yesterday in his little rant stream, but I
Why, you don't
wasn't,
like it?
He was trying to do this whole thing of Maresca out with this whole Scott clip, but I believed. Remember, I was the one where I was like, don't read into this BS quotes too much, but Scott and
Okay,
RSM
yeah.
were the ones, and he was trying to throw me under the bus, this fraud Marshall.
No, you did say that first, well, yeah, and I agree with that.
See,
Yeah.
again,
No,
I have proof.
no, I agreed with it. I never
never
like
done
doing
it,
it.
bro.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
closely.
I don't care
I'm
what you
gonna
say.
gather more receipts next time.
Wait. CP was never Maresca out.
I don't remember.
I don't think he was.
No, I know, but Marshall was trying to do this clip. He's like, let me find a clip of you saying Maresca.
I mean,
Okay.
before we
Yeah,
start,
I saw
before
the
we
whole-
signed,
I was
I
trying to
saw
get
the
the
whole 5 hours
suspense going,
yesterday.
CP. I was trying to get
I was
the
there for the
suspense
whole
going.
5 hours yesterday.
Damn.
It was 6 hours.
Yo, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have lied.
Yeah.
So last category, ladies and gents, is
What is
favorite
last?
moment of the season. So this is more of a broad, open-ended question, and everyone. There's 2 nominees for this one for everyone. We have 7 nominees total.
Well, one of them's
And
obvious, right? One of them's dead obvious.
The first nominee, the first nominee, you guys aren't going to believe this one. I think it's clever. And it did happen this season, technically.
Oh, it's clever.
The first nominee
Oh,
is
yeah.
when Conor Gallagher got sold.
Yes, everyone agreed as well. Let's go.
That wasn't what
It's the first nominee.
That wasn't what I thought you were going to say.
Okay.
Oh.
The second
But we got
nominee.
Joe Felix just a bit.
The second nominee.
That's true.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of true.
Like,
The
we wouldn't
second
have Joe Felix
nominee
if we didn't sign him.
for favorite Chelsea-related moment of the season is the final game against Forest. That was a good moment. That was a good moment. The fifth nominee for
Say the fifth.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm reading it wrong.
What?
Third nominee. Third nominee.
There-
Third nominee.
Yeah, I was like, what happened to the other
Sorry,
one?
sorry. I'm reading the numerical order on my list.
Jesus
Third.
Christ, pay attention to the nominee.
Sorry. The third nominee for favorite moment of the season when Chelsea content creators got mudded.
Oh. That's not part of the team, though. Oh, I guess
It's
it
part
is.
of Chelsea.
It is,
Yeah,
it is,
this is
okay.
very
You
open.
never said favourite team moment. You just said
Yeah,
favourite
exactly.
moment.
No, I guess
Yeah,
it's still
yeah.
part of the team in the sense
No,
they
he said
mud-
favorite Chelsea. Yeah, he said favorite Chelsea moment.
Yeah, Chelsea related moment. Number 4 on the nominee list is anytime Cole Palmer spoke on the microphone.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a good moment. Those are all great moments. It's hard to really. Hey, Cole, why is your trophy in your pants? Don't have any pockets now, in it.
Talk us through that goal. I passed it and then he scored.
Yeah, I hear it.
Cole's interviews are fucking phenomenal. I love it.
He's got that Haaland about. He just says it how it is.
How do you feel about winning? Great.
Yeah. You don't care, man, by saying about the
Oh
game.
shit, bro. The fourth nomination, or fifth, I don't even know. I lost track now. Favorite Chelsea moment, the last minute winner against Fulham.
I would. Yeah.
Sixth on the list is winning the Club World Cup.
Okay. Was it
And then
two
that,
moments?
and then last, but certainly not least, is, and I'm glad CP's here for this, Nkunku's goal versus Benfica in extra time.
Piss off.
We need to talk about this
Piss off with that one.
We need to talk about this bullshit.
We know who did
Chris,
this.
We're gonna do this again, Chris. We're gonna spend another 30 minutes on this bullshit again, okay? I see.
Look, Marshall's gonna tell his grandkids about this moment. He's gonna tell them.
Hey, listen.
Surfer, I know you've been doing your own thing for a while. This man argued with me and Chris for 45 minutes how Nkunku's goal in the Conference League is gonna be one of the most memorable goals in Chelsea football history. No, not this year. Chelsea's
Club Cup.
footballing history.
Which
Nkunku's goal will be one of the most memorable goals in
Marshall, bring it up,
Chelsea's
please.
football history. And you know what I told him? I forgot about that goal because João Pedro scored 2 bangers the next game. So who gives a shit?
The
Marshall, can you
reason
bring up the goal? Can you bring up the goal, please?
it's not about the goal, it's about the context around the goal.
Yeah.
This guy.
Okay.
What is it? What was 80 minutes?
No.
80 minutes.
85,
We have a
85.
dominant performance against Benfica, right?
It was an extra time.
It was an extra time after a 2-hour suspension.
Yeah,
where
and
these
after they went down
players-
to 10 men.
Where these players were on their bikes for about 2 hours, come out, lose the lead because of a controversial penalty, in my opinion, right? We go into extra time. Then the referee decides, let me make this more entertaining and fair again by sending this player off. The player gets sent off, and after waiting 2.5, almost 3 hours for this game to finally end, we get Nkunku to finally equalize, and we advance into the quarterfinal of the Club World Cup.
That's not how it happened.
That is exactly how it
No,
happened.
no,
Come on, Marshall.
Well, it was his goal, and then
Wait. No,
KDH.
that's fine. That's fine. Now, can you give
Wait,
me?
hold on. Wait, can I see, before you go, can I just say this?
Sure.
So you said
This is the
context.
award show, Ray Allen.
Can you explain to me the context of Mark Hughes' hat trick against Shamrock Rovers? Explain the context.
He was a £5 million signing that no one expected anything of.
Cost more than Shamrock Rovers' whole squad. Continue.
Yeah, no way he cost more than Shamrock.
Yeah, wait, he probably did.
There's
5
no
million.
way. There's no way. Tell me.
Yeah, he probably
your
did.
club is worth less than 5 million. There's no way.
Probably does.
What?
Shamrock Rovers. Shamrock Rovers aren't like nobody.
How much money do you think they have?
Oh, now we're not nobody. Okay.
Yeah, like
compared to Chelsea,
what were you
you're
saying
nobody,
back
but,
then? What were you
like,
saying back then?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're still nobody. 5 million.
Do you want me to play the clip? Do you want me to play the clip?
Oh, okay, never mind. Marshall. Continue.
No, don't play. We'll be here like no.
I was ready to click.
Anyways,
I was ready to click.
Marshall, can you explain to? Thank you for the context. Now explain to the panel now how this is one of the most significant goals. And once again, I'll state what Marshall said to us.
I didn't say significant. I said memorable.
Memorable in Chelsea's footballing history. Not this season. The history of this club.
When will Chelsea have
over 100 years? I just want to say.
Because Chelsea, I guarantee you right now, within the next century, there will never be another game where Chelsea have to wait 2 hours for a game to restart and then have to be forced to go into extra time by a fucking shitty refereeing decision and then have to win it in extra time the way they did in a Club World Cup tournament.
Marshall, are you still in Kunku?
No. I'm done with that. I just that goal, I felt some type of way after that.
Sounds like you're doing what Daniel does.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I was on drugs after that Nkunku goal.
Nah,
not really, not at all. You know what made me feel like I was on drugs?
Sure, a statement has not been said this stream.
Thank you.
What'd you say, Scott?
Well, Marshall, maybe you should stop.
That was not the vibe I was getting. The type of feeling you were feeling.
I was angry, so maybe it was like roids.
Marshall, maybe you should stop doing drugs.
Maybe I should. But what are out of the other moments outside of that? Because that one's clearly my vote, and I'm the only one that voted for it. What were the other ones that you guys thought were?
I mean,
good
the obvious one. We'll get to, I think, eventually. But like the nomination I had outside of that was the Forest game at the end of the season, because like being there in that stadium as well.
Wait, you were there?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I was there last game of the season.
Wow, you risked it all, bro. Goddamn.
Yeah, like just being in there, watching the team performance, watching how like they came together. Like that was D-Day for them in terms of, we had to win that game. Actually, we didn't, as it turned out. We had to draw that game, but we didn't know that until the end. To get top 4 or top 5, and just the whole team performance. And it was afterwards as well. Like you see the whole team. I don't know if they caught it on the cameras because obviously there was that Colwell interview. But like the whole thing, the whole thing of the way the whole team was over with the fans, and just everyone was so happy, and just like everyone was celebrating. Everyone was getting involved, whether it was Chalobah, Enzo, Reece, Maresca got involved. I think, it was just seeing the whole team come together. Like we didn't have another moment like that until. Another moment that was mentioned that we'll get to, in terms of the whole team coming together like that. It was incredible to see when they needed to perform the most as well.
Yeah, no, it was definitely
100%.
And I do rate that nomination. It was a good nomination as well. That when all odds were against us, we left it to the final day, and we're not happy that it was left to the final day. But at the end of the day, we got the result we needed to get, and it left
we
us.
crossed over the line, getting top 4 as well for me.
Listen, a lot of people doubted us. If you were in the receipt stream yesterday, you'll see everyone that doubted the team, including some people on this panel. But.
CP.
Yeah. No, I was fine. I was good. I believe. Don't at me like that. I believe.
But yeah, no, it was definitely a good contender as well. Obviously, the Club World Cup, the team coming and winning a major after just all odds being against us, also a phenomenal moment. And God, I fucking lost my voice when I had a gig that same fucking day to sing at a show. And I couldn't help myself just because the emotion overcame me for that one. And I wasn't at the final. RSM was there, who couldn't be here today. And you could just see his vlog where the guy is in fucking tears because of seeing Chelsea, just the performance they had for that one. So that was one of my votes for, obviously, moment of the season. But any other thoughts on anything else before we decide on the winner, or before we reveal the winner?
Gallagher being sold.
Gallagher being sold was actually a really good shout.
That's just petty. That's just petty.
Mark, you hat trick is not petty, surfer.
No, like you're both petty. That's petty too.
Stupid. Not doing one thing stupid. So that.
Oh, not now.
The other one I would mention, like, I didn't think about it because I don't know whether it counts for last season or this season on the same lines, but I think it had bigger impact. I'll say two. The Poch being sacked and Maresca being hired.
Yeah, I mean, Poch being
sacked. In hindsight,
yeah.
That's like definitely a good moment.
Oh, I didn't even think
the Fulham one is not a bad shout either, to be honest, because that was a turnaround of our season essentially.
I'd say with the Gallagher one there, but we literally got Felix in return for that.
I think, what was it? Was it after after the Fulham one where Tariq George's song became a thing now?
No, that was after the Conference League game.
I can't remember what conference league game it was.
It was the one he scored it.
I can't remember what game it was. Was that Heidenheim? Or no, it wasn't Heidenheim.
No, that was it? It wasn't Warsaw. It was Djurgården, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Djurgården. Yeah, it was Djurgården. Yeah.
My garden?
Yeah.
That's my garden.
It's your garden, my garden, they damn garden. All right, shall we decide the winner then?
I mean, this should be obvious, right?
Hey, listen, there's been some plot twists in this one.
Another good moment that wasn't mentioned, leading up to the final, when Scott, Chris, if you used your 2 ears, you'll listen to what I mean. Leading up to the Club World Cup final. Okay. Leading up to the Club World Cup final.
No, I didn't say what to you.
Okay. Don't interrupt me again. Leading up to the Club World Cup final, with this bitch ass fan base crying about PSG and begging not to get sacrificed, the mentality of Maresca, Reese, and Colwell speaking out and about that we are going to win. We're not like Inter Milan and Real Madrid. Yeah, that I actually should have put that down.
We were talking about it yesterday, actually, because on the receipt stream, we also called out Simon Johnston in that press conference for asking Maresca how you feel about, PSG going to be controlling the ball more. I don't know if you guys agree, but that may have been Maresca's, when he goes, who said that? That may have been Maresca's, like, Jose moment.
Oh, definitely.
I'm the special one.
In a sense, yeah, I would say yeah.
Well, it could
It was a cold moment, and he goes on to win the fucking whole thing.
If we end up winning the league this season or the Champions League.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, let's reveal the winner then. Ladies and gents, the final category for today's show, and big up to every single one of you who joined in on us, and also smash up the like, subscribe. The winner of favorite moment of the season goes to winning the Club World Cup final.
Oh, thank God. I thought...
Of course.
the FIFA president's like, get out, man. Like, he's like, no. I just laughed. It's so stupid. Don't think what annoyed me about it, man. He'd gone way fucking Cole Palmer, man. The bastard. Like, Cole Palmer's our best player of that game as well.
Look at Cole. He's like,
he's trying to squeeze through, man. He's trying to squeeze through those fat pricks in the way, man.
Hey, listen, respect. Never mind. Actually, I won't even say that.
No, you don't.
I won't even say that.
This was kind of an obvious one, so
it did make me laugh at the same time, though.
Yeah. CP, now that you've joined us, any controversial thoughts or reservations or concerns about today's show?
Just had one, to be honest. It was that the best moment should have been what happened about 3 or 4 days ago. Me and Surfer have suffered. Me and Surfer have suffered together, and we were finally freed from our shackles because we laughed at this man when he missed a penalty at the Euros, being like, "Ha ha ha! Thank God we're not having him join our club. What a shit player he is." And then he joined us. So I just want to say, to Surfer and to me and Surfer, man, I'm so glad for Freedom Day. But it looks like this club hates us because we might be in shackles again with a certain Garnacho that Prime is denying that we're linked with.
Oh no!
So,
I've never denied we're linked with him. I said we're not going to sign him.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're denying that we're going to sign him, the person we're linked with the Garnacho. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care about links. I still don't believe we'll sign him.
I didn't believe we signed Felix. You know what I'm saying? But
oh, I never cared about the Felix signing.
I did. I also wanna just say one thing, since you were trying to bait me out yesterday in your stream for 5 hours. I'm gonna give myself props for getting that Club World Cup final lineup spot fucking on when everyone thought I was a crazy man. Remember when I explained it to Scott? When did Scott too? And Scott's like, "What are you talking about?" When I said
the lineup,
Reece James in midfield with Gusta right back for the cover, for the overlapping of the wing of the left back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on, Scott.
Tactical masterclass. Let's fucking go, man. You know what I'm saying? And my dad is bald and has a mustache too. You know what I'm saying? Like Maresca. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. It's genetics. It's genetics. It's genetics.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Genetics vibe. You know what I'm saying? Let's
he looked through his bald head, man. Saw
from one ball to another. You know what I'm saying? It's been passed down. You know what I'm saying?
Show me the lineup for tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? I looked at my dad's bald reflection and I knew the tactics. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dad, though. I love him. Shout out to my dad. That's all I gotta say.
Wait, do you say to your dad, "Dad, turn around, I need to see the lineup"?
Yo, can I be honest with you? I'm such an asshole. When I was a kid, okay, pre-pause, I rubbed his bald head and I'm like, "Hey, I'm waiting for the genie to give me my 3 wishes." So,
you rubbed his head? No.
All right, it's been a long enough stream, people. The only one that could do more than 3 hours is me. So after 3 hours, everyone's
Wait, hold on. We're still waiting for Ahmed.
Ahmed had a prison sentence for this one. Yeah, he got locked away for this.
So to give complete clarity and transparency on the panel today, I asked Joey to come on. Joey was busy. RSM was busy. And Ahmed is serving a 1-year suspension from the last show. So next year, if all goes well, Ahmed will join us for the nominations and the Chelsea.
In which he gets
what could he possibly do now, like to not do that?
I don't know. And I don't want to know.
I don't know why you're asking a stupid question. Ahmed's Ahmed. You know what?
I don't want to know because I have full faith Ahmed will show up next season. But
yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be funny though. Like he like you invite him. He said and he's like 2 hours late.
The same faith you have in Sanchez, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally 100%. Okay. I'm not even meaning that sarcastically. We'll see. But all right, big up to every single one of you. Smash up the likes if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers, so help us achieve that target by hitting that subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously with YouTube and channel growth. Yeah, you guys have been doing a great job of smashing the like button. We'll be back again tomorrow for some Casually Chelsea show, talking about some Here We Goes and all that stuff that's been going on, Broja and all that fun stuff, which we didn't get a chance to talk about. It was just a nice, fun stream for us to just sit back, enjoy, and just kind of not worry about the news and all that stuff. We are Club World Cup champions, if I need to remind people. So, hey, listen, let's enjoy it a little bit more as well while we can. But yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow. Like I said, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Back again tomorrow, like I said. And then after tomorrow, the channel's taking a break for about a week because I'm going away. So yeah, big up to every single one of you. Enjoy the content. I'll probably have some pre-release content out there as well for you guys to listen to and enjoy some previous content we've recorded in the past. Some debates. No vlog because I just want to relax and recharge the batteries. But yeah, big up to every single one of you. If you haven't done so already, smash up the like button. Like I said, check out the links in the description below for more content, and be sure to leave a comment below if you're watching this in the future as well. Let us know your thoughts on, you know, all the nominations and all the awards that were handed out today. And if you haven't already done so, and if you don't know, memberships, 4 different tiers starting at 99p, and at the proper casual tier and higher, you get shout outs at the end of every show, and that's going to go out to Daniel, EE, Dark, Adrian, A, Sullivan, and shout outs. I'm going to add you guys to the list as well. Shout outs to Mo Beta, shout out to, I think there's another one in there, I can't remember off the top of my head. Morning, damn it, I can't remember. I got to write these down, otherwise I don't remember these. But yeah, big up to every single one of you who are a proper casual and higher tier member. We do appreciate the support. I will show appreciation next time by actually writing down the list. Morning Zombie, that's the other one. And yeah, big shout out to every one of you for, not Yandu's also another one. Big shout out to every single one of you. Have a wonderful night. Until next year, until next time when we do this again. And also raid message, copy and paste raid message, Sarcasm City raid. Yeah, big up to all of you. Have a wonderful night. And as always, stay casual. Peace.
Rascal out.